It's right here on today's hit music, Q92. Good morning, everybody. Christian, Lauren, Jake here with you now on your radio, streaming at our website, Q92radio.com, and we are now live on Q92's Facebook and YouTube pages. If you're not following our Facebook page, Q92 Radio on Facebook, like and follow. If you're not subscribed to our YouTube page, head on over and subscribe, Q92 on YouTube. Also, big thank you to Sarda for being the sponsor of the live video stream here in the 7 o'clock hour. Don't get Sorta Smart, get Sarda Smart. Everything you need to know at sardaonline.com/smart. Good morning, everybody. Hope you're having a good one. Hope you had a good Monday, as here we are on your Tuesday morning. This hour, tickets to see Nick Carter from the Backstreet Boys. He is coming to MGM Northfield Park Tuesday, September 24th, and we got tickets to go to that show. Now, if you win the tickets, you're going, but you're also included for a chance to meet him at the show as well. How cool is that? And we'll be talking to Nick Carter this week.
Yeah, he'll be on the show Thursday. He'll be on the show Thursday.
He'll be joining us Thursday to talk about his show at MGM Northfield Park. How cool is that? So we have that this hour. 8 o'clock hour, the Q92 Rage Room. We're also getting a finalist for our contest for 21 Pilots in Cleveland on September 28th, where you also get to go to the fan premiere exhibit, see band memorabilia, enjoy interactive photo ops, the fan lounge with access to pre-show merch. We'll also be hooking you up with a frame fill with exclusive autographed items from 21 Pilots, getting a finalist in the 8 o'clock hour and on the stream, and in the 9 o'clock hour. Because it is Downtown Canton Restaurant Week, we're hooking somebody up with a $25 gift card to 330 Bar and Grill in Canton. So we have that coming up for you this morning. Our phone number is 330-450-9292. Our text line, 330-269-9292. Going to be a fun morning. A lot of stuff, a lot of giveaways. Looking forward to that. But again, we're also going to get a stream finalist for 21 Pilots. So we want you to go over today, click the like button, and today in the comments section, what should we do today?
Did you already do Heathens?
No.
Let's do Heathens.
All right, Heathens. Put in Heathens in the comments section, and you'll be good to go. You'll be entered for a chance to become a finalist at the very, very end of the show. At the end of last hour, I was asking you guys, we're talking about your band. Like, what's the artist or band that means the most to you in your life? A lot of people sending in some good ones. What's yours? Yours. Like,
has to be band or
no?
It can be just an artist.
Just an artist or a band. But like, it's like, man, their music is yours. That like you claim them. That is means the most to you. Maybe just for fun reasons. Maybe emotional reasons. Doesn't matter.
I don't know.
I
listen to so much different stuff.
I went with Shinedown. It was Bon Jovi until the 2000s.
Yeah.
And now it's Shinedown. Their music. That's my music. My band.
I guess if we're talking about like something like,
it doesn't have to be emotional. It doesn't have to be. It could just be like, that's my artist.
Probably Taylor. Then.
Like you're gonna say Flow Rider.
Like if I just need to zone out, I put on Taylor or
Taylor's.
Yeah.
Jake.
AJR.
That's yours.
Yep.
That's your
all
band.
the way.
Yep. No, not even a discussion.
Nope.
I did a little teeter on Bon Jovi versus Shinedown, but in the end I went Shinedown.
I mean, if we're going old school, obviously New Kids on the Block. If we're going old school, like that reminds me of my childhood, that makes me nostalgic, it's Air Supply.
Air Supply.
I grew up on Air Supply and Carly Simon, okay?
All out of love.
So lost without you.
That's a great song.
They have some good songs, not just one.
But that one.
Yeah.
Was really, really good.
Yeah.
Text message. Mine's Wu-Tang Clan. Nickelback for life on the text line. Rat from your friendly neighborhood Kimball guy. Rat is your band. New Kids on the Block. There's a blockhead on the text line. Let me see. Good morning. There's a shout out. Oilfield Trucker checking in. Happy 21st to my daughter, Caitlin.
Oh, happy birthday, Caitlin.
Shout out. Mac Miller. The only celebrity I was ever sad about passing.
I knew a lot of people that were.
Blue Steel guy checking in. My band would have been Chumbawamba or Elvis. Both had so many hits, it's hard to choose one. Well, yeah, no, Elvis, Chumbawamba, kind of one and the same.
Yeah.
Good morning, quality control guy checking in. I have to go with Disturbed or AC/DC. Those were my band. Vet Tech Girl checking in. Have a great day. Thank you, Vet Tech Girl. Good morning. It's also Taco Tuesday. Have a great day from Random Swifty Girl. Oh, man. Giant Eagle Girl checking in. Have the best day. I listen every morning.
Oh, thank you.
Still haven't brought Jake and I the chicken. Good morning from Hotshot Mark. Morning, Hotshot Mark.
Good morning.
How you feeling, Lauren? Someone wants to know.
I'm good. You know what? Yesterday, I didn't feel so hot. I'm not going to lie. Like, I still wasn't 100%. Today, I woke up and I was like, okay. I think it's like really starting to kind of clear out. So that's good news.
There you go. She's feeling better.
Yeah.
Text message. Tupac and the Doors are the ones that mean the most to you.
I like Tupac.
Journey on the text line. Rascal Flatts growing up. Now I would say it's Lainey Wilson.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Jim Guy, mine is the Sex Pistols. That's your band. All right. Marketing Maven Girl checking in. Good to hear from you. Mine would be New Kids on the Block 2. That's 2 blockheads. Good morning from Kesha King. After careful consideration, I'll say Kesha is my favorite artist. She speaks to me. Well, you had to dig deep for that one.
Right.
I'm sure you did. Welcome back, Lauren.
Thank you.
We're talking about all-time artists. It's Eminem, but rock band, it's Five Finger Death Punch.
Okay.
Let me see. 9 Inch Ice 9 Kills. I'm not familiar with them. I'm not going to lie to you. And Tom Petty. Well, Tom Petty.
That's a good one.
Come on. Anything Stevie Nicks on the text line. Taxi Mom checking in. My band would be Savage Garden. LOL. God bless you.
Yeah. Truly, madly,
God.
deeply. Wasn't that Savage Garden? Yeah.
Oh, my God. That song. Come on. You're lucky. Shabuzi's lucky I'm not in a real a-hole mood because I would drop that and play the song right now. But we have to play Shabuzi because it's been 10 minutes. It's a bar song. It's Q92. Text message, Rage Room. Why is a bag of chips $6? I was looking to buy, you know what? Ruffles.
Yeah.
Those are my go-to. I know a lot of you are Team Lay's.
No, I'm Team Golden Crisp.
I'm
I've made that
Team
clear.
Ruffles. And it was like almost $7 for a half-filled bag because they're only half-filled of Ruffles. So I went with another brand, and I don't want to say that brand out loud. It was awful. But it was like $3 cheaper. I'm probably going to throw it out. It was that bad. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to. It's a known brand. But no, I was like, yeah. I bought the Ruffles version of it.
Oh, like the rippled.
I like the ripple.
I only like it with French onion dip. Other than that, if I'm just going to eat chips, like flavored or something, it's got to be regular, like kettle cooked.
I like a good kettle chip.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that. But
I
I will second the bag of chips for someone who likes a good bag of Ruffles. Why the hell is a regular bag of Ruffles like 7 or 8? If you get
That's like Doritos.
And if you get the family size,
yeah,
Jesus, take out a loan.
That's why I go to Costco because you pay that for a bag of chips, but it's like the huge family size bag.
Yeah.
And then it seems like every Friday-ish, maybe I'm wrong on the day, but it seems like sometimes they have like a certain brand of chips or a certain flavor of chips that's like on super special. So this last time I got spicy pickle kettle chips. They were actually really, really good.
Pickle.
Yeah, but they were family size. It was ginormous. The bag was like this. I mean, and it was full. We still have some at home. It was $5. You just got to peep those deals. Take advantage.
I need to take a trip to Sam's. Like I said, there's no Costco where I live, so that's not really an option. But I need to be hitting up Sam's more for some things.
I'm really sad that you guys don't have a Costco.
We don't have a Costco. We don't. I don't know why the Canfield and more Boardman area doesn't have a Costco yet. I don't know how we don't have a Sonic.
Oh yeah, that sucks.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm very surprised. We have everything there. I think we have a Swenson's now in Boardman, which is awesome.
Yeah.
But I'm very surprised no Costco, and I'm very surprised no Sonic.
Interesting.
I would use a Sonic. I enjoy a Sonic.
Oh, me too. I love their like sodas, like how you can mix them and make your own.
I'm going to say this too. Shout out to Hardee's.
We have a Hardee's.
I don't. The closest Hardee's would be if I left work and went to Minerva.
Oh, that's the trip. You got to really.
I went all the way to Canton.
Yeah.
Schuylkill?
Yeah.
Is that where it is?
The Schuylkill Street exit.
God.
Same with that new truck stop. Amy says Giant Eagle brand plain chips taste better than Ruffles in her opinion. And they're cheaper.
Bold statement. That's a bold.
Oh, is that the?
No, I didn't.
Oh, I was gonna say, did she just uncover?
I'm just saying to say something's better than Ruffles to me.
Yeah.
Ruffles is the
Really?
creme de la creme.
Ruffles?
Oh, a freshly opened bag of Ruffles. Not the Ruffles you've had for a week and the chip clip. They kind of got a little. I'm talking about that first chips you pull out of an open bag of Ruffles. Christ, that is fantastic.
Do you know what my favorite thing in the world is?
I don't.
It's so disgusting. You're going to make fun. I'll do like tuna salad or chicken salad
You
or
lost me
egg
at tuna.
salad.
You could have stopped at tuna salad.
And you get golden crisp chips or like chicken salad and dip your chips in it.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah. Jake, do you have a favorite chip?
No, I think chips are chips.
Really?
Yeah,
No, that's not true because
I
a Pringle
love
is a chip and it's not
I love Pringles.
right, but it's not a chip is not just a chip because you have like Pringle style chips, you've got Ruffles style chips, you've got kettle chips.
Yeah, but I don't have like a favorite brand or type.
I believe him. His ability to have no opinion.
I
on
like
things
all
is
chips.
phenomenal. There's not a chip you don't like.
He's so
Not really.
partisan.
I don't like the flavors. I like the original.
Just regular old
Yeah.
plain potato chips.
Yeah,
What's your favorite flavor of potato chip?
sour cream and onion, or the cheddar and
Oh, cheddar and sour cream.
yeah.
Yeah, those are good. That Marin likes those. Salt and vinegar here. I love salt. and
Regular.
goods. A kettle salt and vinegar chip. Oh,
Regular. Just regular.
so good.
And I don't like Pringles. Let's say it.
What?
I don't like Pringles.
I will say this. I don't like the cheddar Pringles, but I do like the original Pringles. The original Pringles are the best, in my opinion. Even better than the salt and vinegar.
Someone said bugles with cheese whiz.
Ooh, that'd be good.
Now listen, I'll eat
Got
some
my attention.
bugles. I'll eat them plain, but I'll eat some bugles now. I
Yeah.
used to put them when I was a kid, put them on my fingers.
Oh, yeah.
Played a sound clip real quick,
Mm-hmm.
and Lauren was a little surprised.
I
And,
was.
and she was like, no. And Jake and I both were in here going, yes, yes. And it has to do with something that girls do when they're dating someone, especially if they're thinking of, I believe, if they're thinking of ending it.
Yeah.
And so I'll play the clip. I got it in Adobe, Jake, so everyone's going to hear it.
Okay.
Just
Thanks.
give a thumbs
Oh,
up.
yeah, I'm ready to go. So this is the clip. And I'd like you women to be honest. I'm not saying you're not always honest. Who are we men to judge? Because God knows we'll tell a fib or eight. But I'd like you all to be honest with yourselves on this one. Have you done this?
95% of women who are in relationships already know which guy will be next or which guy they will be open to. 95%.
I didn't mean to loop that.
Q92.
All right, a partly sunny sky through your Tuesday. We're staying warm and dry, 82 degrees. Overnight tonight, a little isolated shower, cloudy for the most part, a low of 61. I am RJ Weather from News 5.
7:23 right here on today's Hit Music. It is Q92. Christian here with you. Lauren, Jake on your radio, streaming at Q92radio.com. You can watch along on Facebook and YouTube. Again, we are getting a finalist this morning for our 21 Pilots contest. All you got to do if you want a chance to become a finalist online, go over, click the like button in the comment section, put Heathens. You do that, you have a chance to be selected at the end of the show and made a finalist. The cue to call is going to happen in the 8 o'clock hour. This hour, Nick Carter tickets. He's coming to MGM Northfield Park on Tuesday, September 24th, and you could be there. We're going to give away tickets to the cue to call this hour. When you hear it, be caller number 10. Also, Thursday on the show, Nick Carter's going to be joining us. We'll be talking to him this Thursday as well coming up. We have that for you. 8 o'clock hour, Rage Room. Also in the 8 o'clock hour, getting a 21 Pilots finalist, like I said. At 9 o'clock hour, it is Downtown Canton Restaurant Week, where we got a $25 gift card to the 330 Bar and Grill to give away. So a lot of giveaways, a lot of stuff going on this morning. Rage Room, again, like I said, about 45 minutes away or 35 minutes away. Looking forward to that as well. More people putting in their artists that means the most to them. Their artists, they're claiming them. Someone's claiming Meatloaf on the text line.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing. Anything for love. 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
May he rest in peace.
He was a performer.
My aunt was obsessed with Meatloaf.
People loved Meatloaf. All right. And he had that resurgence in the 90s.
Yeah, he
that
did.
nobody saw coming. But he came back. Anything for love, but I won't do that. Someone says Rat. Another one. Mine is Mac Miller. I like his older stuff that went harder, like The Spins, Loud, Donald Trump to jam out to. But a lot of the stuff he put out before he passed is my absolute go-to. Very relaxing and chill. Calms me down. My Alexa plays it every night at 5:30 because she noticed a pattern of me listening to it while cooking dinner. His passing still has me heartbroken to this day. Mac Miller did mean a lot to a lot of people. Good morning, White Van Guy checking in. Creed is mine. There you go. Oh, the guy texts back, not Elvis. It's people that play What Does the Fox Say? I don't know how to pronounce that. That song used
to get stuck in my head.
I just assumed that was a talk-to-text error. I claim Taylor Swift is mine from Random Swift Girl. That checks out.
That makes sense.
Avril Lavigne when I was younger. I don't know if I would choose an artist now. You don't know, no one comes to you right now. Another one for New Kids on the Block. But old school Kenny Rogers.
That's good too. The Gambler. He had really...
Lady.
Yeah, he had a lot of hits.
49ers girl checking in. Hey, Lauren, when are you going camping again?
I have no idea. The hope was to go this fall, but I don't know if that's going to happen or not.
He also says Ozzy Osbourne is his go-to.
All right.
Been a while. Good morning from DD Driver. My go-to right now is Posty. Malone.
That's a good one.
Insane Clown Posse and Tech 9. Well, Juggalo checking in. Nursing home, BOM lady here. This is a hard decision, but I'm going to go M&M or Jelly Roll.
Okay.
But I'm a blockhead, too. That's 3 blockheads.
Nice.
System of the Down. Any early 90s rap, Nirvana, Linkin Park, Aerosmith are mine. My favorite growing up was Skillet. I love Skillet. I was a Panhead. Even had my Xbox gamer tag as Panhead. Then I went into Tech 9 with his mixture of rock and rap. Nowadays, it's Five Finger Death Punch. Their music is very powerful. Adele, Eminem, Metallica, Pink are this person's go-to. Little River Band coming in on the text line. A Little River Band. Boy, Mark O'Brien would be proud of you.
I know.
For that one.
He really would.
I don't know if you guys, Lauren, you don't know this, but I told Jake late last night, I do believe Keller has joined the Mustache Brigade.
He said he was going to shave his
He sent
his
me a
beard off
picture of
yesterday.
all the hair. That was a year's worth of growth.
I know. Well, he did it after he shaved for his Halloween costume, and I think, that was the last time.
So, and he claims he has a very thick mustache.
I wholeheartedly trust that. Yes.
So that is 4 of us
because
now.
he can probably grow the best beard out of anybody here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hands down.
So now that's 4 members of this building that are in the Mustache Club.
I know.
Who are the other 2?
Mark.
And you.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know Mark was doing it.
Yeah. Mark,
you haven't seen his?
Mark?
No.
You've got to see it.
Oh, he's got a
doing
mustache.
It. Yeah. And it's so creepy.
And I swear to God, I'm seeing it more in public. I swear to you. And I'm not saying we had anything to do with it.
But I will say, Star hit it right on the head when she said you looked like a firefighter. But now I think he does too. I don't know what it is about a mustache that like you must work in fire safety. I don't know.
What's so funny is
the only one that doesn't is Mark.
The only funny thing, we got 2 minutes. Keep me honest, everybody. Is I went through the same thing that he went through. Because he explained, like, at first wasn't Star like, what is that? And then she likes it, right?
Yeah.
Jamie looked at me like, honestly, you could see the cringe. She was like, you're going to do this? You're going to grow a mustache?
Right.
I was like, yeah, but just for September. And then, like, was it over the weekend? We're walking out of the house somewhere. I kind of like it.
See? You just needed to get it in fully. That was the problem. It was very sparse the last time I saw it.
Can Donnie grow a mustache?
That's a good question.
And I don't mean that disrespectfully.
No, I don't know. We've never seen him with facial hair.
Can he grow a mustache?
The only time I saw him with a little bit of facial hair was like when he was down sick and I went and saw him. You know what I mean? Like,
my goal is to have every man that works here with a mustache only.
Oh, he thinks it's hilarious. So you need to hit him up today when you see him and be like, well, why aren't you joining us? This is like solidarity.
Rainsford has a mustache.
Yeah, always. Not
Am
always.
I missing a guy that works here full time? No.
Ryan at night.
He's always got facial hair. I got to get him to just get the mustache.
Yeah, you got to ask. He will.
No, he will.
That one's easy.
So if I get him,
you could tell him to paint his face blue, and he would be like, "Okay."
That would mean Jake and I have converted every man that works here into a mustache man.
Yeah,
that's goals.
Right. I like it.
All right, we're on it.
You guys all look like firefighters. Mark does not. Mark looks.
Could you imagine us showing up to put out a fire?
It would be so awesome.
My God. Like, just jump out the window. Don't even wait. We're going to fix nothing. We'll go out eventually, right?
Jump! I'll catch you!
Jump over there. I see a bush. Haven't you listened to my rules of falling?
It's your fault, not mine.
Grab the tree. I've told you. 7:30. Let's take a look at sports. Hey, looks like we're living longer. How cool is this?
That's good news.
Hey, we're not going to die as quick.
Right.
Study published in The Lancet use cutting-edge modeling techniques to forecast disease burden, life expectancy, and population shifts for 200 countries through 2050.
Okay.
And it's a look at humanity's health on a global scale. And what they found is, in a disease study, an international consortium of experts projects that the average life expectancy is going to continue to climb in the coming decades. As a matter of fact, if anyone's going to have a baby in 2050, they can expect to live around 80 years on average. That is up from the global life expectancy right now that is 74. That's 6 more years alive.
Hold on a second. The average life expectancy is 74 years of age?
Yeah, globally, yeah.
Okay, globally.
Yeah.
So we're talking about other countries where there's lack of medical care and
if you want to get in the weeds, yeah.
Well, no, I mean, those are pretty tall weeds you need to consider when you're considering 74 as the global life expectancy.
Listen, just because we're a little closer to it.
What's the American life expectancy? You're gonna give me I'm past a midlife crisis if that's the case.
Let me see here. Now, this is from 2021. The United States life expectancy 76.33 years.
Okay, that's still not that much better, but I feel like
that's 2 more years than the world average.
I know, but I feel like with the evolvement of technology and what we know about nutrition,
I'm just saying the people born in 2050 are going to get 4 more years than us. Those are not the best years of your life. You're back in diapers. You're hunched over.
Hold on, in the 70s?
Huh?
That's not 80
is going to be if you're born in 2050.
Okay, I promise you this. My mom is pushing 80 and she does not wear a diaper.
Well, some do. Some do. I'm just saying, like, those aren't the best years of your most quality years of your life.
Probably
what
not.
are those last 4 really worth?
I can't believe you just said that.
I'm saying, like, what?
Just write them off.
It was like,
take me at 72. I've heard that's when the decline starts.
I'm just saying. Those aren't the
said no one ever.
Those are not the most quality years of your life. Physically, health-wise.
Yeah.
You wish you were 76 instead of 32?
If we're talking about 96, that's a different story. But I think at 76, you're still pretty active. I know 76 years old. My father-in-law is 76 years old.
Okay.
He works because he
Where
didn't
does he
want
work?
his Harpo Hardware.
What's he do?
He does shipping and receiving.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's not a door reader. He does physical labor. He cuts his own grass. He takes care of his own lawn. He takes care of a pool. He's 76 years old, and he's got it, man.
Just saying. I'm just saying, would you trade right now to go to 76?
Well, of course not. Why would
No.
anybody want to leap forward that fast?
Right.
You're
We're
not,
in the sweet
what
spot of
point
life
are you
right
trying
now.
to make?
We're in the sweet. I'm saying, you're like, all right, so the people born in 2050 are going to live to 80.
Yeah.
Right now in the United States, we're living until 76.3. So we even get like January, February, March. All right.
Yeah.
We get that last full
I
winter.
can't believe you just counted
All
the
right.
months. Please,
We-
0.3.
We get 7:34 right here on today's hit music Q92. Christian, Lauren, Jake here with you. Nick Carter tickets still to give away this hour. Be listening for that cue to call. Second person to text something about this last night. Just letting y'all know, I got some last night after 4 weeks.
Oh, congratulations.
A girl texted earlier before you two were here.
Yeah.
She got lucky after, and she also said it was a week's drought
Maybe.
after they were house cleaning together. And she's like, I don't know what it was about, if the house cleaning got them going or what, but they cleaned the house together last night, and boom, they got to express their love physically. Now, I don't want to get into any kind of details at 7:35.
Yeah.
People are going to school. I'm not trying to go down that road. That's the second person.
Interesting.
Monday night was a good night, apparently.
Apparently.
My go-to is always just 90s music, someone says. Another NKOTB. Again, we're talking about artists that like mean the most to you. They're your artist.
Yeah.
You claim them. My go-to, Eminem, Beastie Boys, NWA. Those are yours, huh? Firemen grow mustache because it's the only facial hair they can have because of the breathing masks they have to wear.
Interesting. So, I mean, I'm right to think that you all look like firemen because you all have mustaches.
Did you get all of the guys there at the station with mustaches you need? If you get everyone to get a mustache, you need to do a legitimate picture and post it.
That's a good idea.
We've only got two more to convert.
Yeah, there's 4 total so far. We need 6.
And we'll have the picture.
Yeah.
But can he? Can the owner of this station
I don't
grow a
know.
mustache?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I really don't either. He kind of has.
I don't know.
I don't want to get a joke, but
I
yeah,
don't
he
know.
kind of has a baby face.
Forget the fire ladder. Jake, grab the bounce house. We could have him jump in the bounce house.
Yeah, that's true. We could travel with Jane
Yeah.
Inflatables. That could be like your fire department, the traveling J&J fire department.
That'd be fantastic. We just show up and run around with a big old
Right.
inflatable thing.
Just jump!
You'll be fine.
Aim for the clown's head!
While the other people just like shoot a super soaker at the fire.
Right.
By the way, remember super soakers?
I do. I had one.
Did that
I had
not
the one with the
change?
backpack tank.
Did that not change water gun fights forever?
It did. Well, it was really stacked. If you had somebody that, like I did, that had the mega super soaker, I had the one with the tank on the back because I got sick of it. So I grew up with all boys. I was very tomboyish. My best friend was a boy. And so I got sick of getting ganged up on by boys. So then I went and we got the big gun because I was tired of it. Yeah.
But I mean, the thing that held
Like,
the water
go ahead
was
and
so
refill
big,
your stupid gun at the hose. I got a tank on my back.
it would last long because that big tank of water on the gun.
Yes.
You got one of those like, little squirt
Oh, you're
guns
screwed.
where it started going sideways after one use.
And leaking out the bottom,
Ah,
the crack in the gun, like the
Ah.
seam.
If there was a fire at the station, you said if.
We've had it.
Yeah, it's happened. Who would freak out first? I got to tell you, and this we talked about. This happened.
Yeah.
It was a year or 2 years ago.
It was like a year and a half ago. It was in the spring it was right before graduation season because I was in North Carolina.
You weren't here.
No, I got the phone call though to call. Who were we supposed to call? Not the fire department, obviously, but
Were you in the building, Jake?
I was not. No.
Let me
it
tell
was
you
Keller.
something. Let me tell you something right now because I was here. No one cared. I don't know how else to say it. Nobody cared. I mean, there was concern, but I swear to you, I was in the production room making commercials.
The biggest complaint I heard was how bad it smelled.
It smelled terrible once I went out in the hallway. I had no idea Till someone came in, and I don't remember if it was Keller, went out, and I saw it, and I was like, oh, that's a legit fire.
Well, that's why as soon as I got back from North Carolina,
But-
I installed the smoke detector right outside the studio door so that no matter what, you'd hear it.
But I'm telling you, no one in this building, man or woman, freaked out. What was weird is none of us really even acted surprised.
Well, and then we had another one.
If I remember, the first call we got, the only question was, who's manning the phones?
Mhm.
So that tells you the level of concern these people, myself included,
Yeah.
have if there's a fire here. No one would freak out. No one would freak out.
Yeah.
We are.
No one's really freaker outers. The only time I can remember kind of freaking out, and this was a while ago, it was when Lexi was here, was when we had somebody choking.
Yeah, well, that's a legit medical concern.
I mean, I
Yes,
literally,
like,
my heart stopped for a second.
yeah, no, that's not funny. That was legit. That was
Right.
real.
Yes,
That was-
that's the only time I can ever remember everyone being genuinely like,
Was she the one that did the? Or were you? Who-
she grabbed him, I called.
Okay, she actually did the Heimlich.
She tried to, yeah.
For her, she just competed in a bodybuilding.
I know,
contest
she
this
looks
week.
fantastic.
Her and her husband
Yeah.
are like,
You know what, though? I knew what was coming. And she would laugh probably because I used to be like in shock and awe of her because she was like, she would do what like Jake did. And we were using the Fender, which is the heaviest speaker on the face of the planet. And that girl would pick up that speaker and haul it, like throw it in the back of the truck like it
I
was.
mean, she was a
a
college,
pillow.
She was a college athlete.
Yeah,
She was a
no, I
big-
know.
Very good college basketball player at Bethany College.
Yes.
Very good.
And she was just fun to work with. I miss Lexi.
She's the best. And congratulations. I think you're in Florida,
Top
so I
five.
don't know that you'll hear
No,
this.
she's here.
Oh, she.
Yeah.
I hear that rumor.
Yeah, no, I was told that she definitely is back in the area.
Oh, great point on the text line. No freaking out unless there's a spider. That's 100% right. People are more scared of the spiders in here than a fire.
No, whoa.
I am.
You
I
are
am.
more afraid of the spiders
People I mean
than a
me,
fire.
are literally more scared of the spider than the fire, and I mean that wholeheartedly, not trying to be funny. You said, what would scare it'd be a spider.
Yep.
It would be a spider.
For Christian, that's the only time you would hear him scream like a girl and literally like run. Like you would see him hustle. He would do the hustle. Knees to
Absolute
chest, out of here.
Absolute fear. It's 7:40. Well, we have a couple minutes. I had the strangest day yet.
Okay.
Listen to these three little things that happened to me, and they're real quick. It's not a topic. It's just my life. So I'm going home yesterday. It's not daughter's birthday.
Oh, happy birthday, Gianna.
Went and got her a gift.
Yeah.
I
Did you find?
I did.
Okay.
Second store I did.
Did you go to Dick's?
Somebody lied to me, internet. No, I went to a shoe carnival.
I guess
Believe
you
it
should
or
have gone to Dick's like I told you to.
No, there's not one. Is there one here? No, there's not one here. I was like, I'm gonna get it
Belden.
here. I just stayed in the line.
All right.
So I got what I needed. It was good to go. I stopped at a Giant Eagle to get something, and I thought, oh, while I'm here, I'll give those little cakes
For her.
with
Like
her name
that, yeah.
on it, little like this
Yeah.
big, whatever. Well, in doing that, because I'm me, I forgot that Jamie had already worked hard and made a cake for not.
How do you
daughter.
forget that?
I don't know.
I mean, did you not see the cake sitting out?
Watched her bake it.
Yeah.
Came home with it, and she looks at me very puzzled, and
Uh-huh.
and I don't want to say mad. Mad's maybe not the right word, but I realized very quickly that I had done something wrong on accident,
Uh-huh.
and that she was a little put off. Like, what's wrong with my cake that I homemade for our daughter?
Yeah.
Why did you feel the need? And I really made a mistake. I made a mistake. So I text not daughter. I was like, listen, get this cake out of the house. Your friend, take it to school tomorrow. I was like, we are not touching this cake. No one eats it in this house. It leaves tomorrow.
Yeah.
Take it to school. Share it with your friend.
Okay.
She was laughing. I was like, what? Would that have bothered you?
I mean, I think I would be a little bit like, what the?
That's kind of her thing.
Yeah.
I just forgot. I was in Giant
But I
Eagle,
don't
was like,
understand how you forget that
I-
when you watched her bake it.
I'm a guy. I don't know how to explain it. Don't know how else to explain it. Then we're at her birthday dinner, and I guess my body language just got totally misconstrued. Like, not daughter cannot order food. She cannot order food.
Like to tell the waiter.
She goes to like this, like, oh my God, what do I get? What do I get? No, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. You would think it's her life depended on it, whether she got the calamari. And I don't understand it because I'm ready to go. And I was she was like, oh, I'm not ready yet. And I went like, I did this. I went, oh.
Yeah.
But I was joking. Jimmy's like, hold on. What's wrong with you? she was like,
well, she was already like fired up over the cake. I realized,
oh, this is from the cake. I was like, oh, we have added on to this.
Yeah. Why don't you just keep digging, buddy?
She's like,
somebody needed to take your shovel yesterday.
Why are you this upset over that? I was like, I'm not. I was like, oh, I'm just digging a grave here.
Yeah.
I was like, all right. Christian's gonna put it on mute for a second and just chill out.
Yeah.
I don't know if anyone's ever like done things and you're doing these things like you don't intend to do any of them.
You were just on one yesterday, apparently.
But not trying to be.
I know.
Wasn't in a bad mood. I was really just kind of joking.
Kind of, but you were probably there was a little bit of because you started it with she never knows what she wants.
It came off as like I was like, whoa, and then it was funny. And then like the third thing that happened made me laugh. And I've talked about this before. My son means the world to me, and that's not every son means the world to every parent. That's not a big thing, but there are times I get emotional just being around my son. Something that never happened to me in life before.
Yeah.
I didn't cry that much when my father passed. Not that I miss him terribly, but
of course,
I will just
the different
be
kind
in
of
the
love.
presence of my son,
right?
And I can get teary-eyed.
Yeah.
And he fell asleep at the restaurant, and I was just holding him. And for whatever reason,
are you sure you didn't have a day yesterday?
I don't know. I was on my period. For whatever reason, I was holding him. He was sleeping. He had his head on my shoulder.
Please don't tell me you started crying in the restaurant.
I didn't cry. But listen, but I did tear up. I teared up at a restaurant waiting for my spaghetti and meatballs because I was like, man, this is such an amazing moment.
I don't know why I see you holding him and it was like you were crying and she's like,
and then so now listen, not daughter's boyfriend's with us at dinner. So I got my hat on. My hat's pulled down. I'm good to go. What does Jamie do? Christian,
take your hat off.
No, Christian, are you crying?
Well, that's what you get for bringing home a cake and for throwing your hands in the air. She was done with you.
No. No. I was like, I was
gosh.
Like, why are you saying this out loud? Why are you drawing so much attention to this right now? No one knew. No one.
She was mad at you.
It was me and my son. Just a moment. Now the whole restaurant knows. Why are we doing this? And she's like, I'm sorry, I didn't. She's like, I just was worried something was really wrong. I was like,
oh my gosh.
I was just having a moment.
You were a mess yesterday.
I'm telling you, man, I must be ovulating. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, something.
I don't know, man.
Wait. Are you trying to dig with me? Like dig a hole? Because you must be ovulating? Is that the only reason you could have been off was because you were ovulating?
Yeah.
Mm.
Having my man period. I don't know.
Something. You were super sensitive yesterday or something.
I don't know. My son does that to me, though.
To be fair, though, some days you are a little touchy here, and I don't know if you realize it or not.
Touchy?
Touchy, like I'll say something to you, and like sometimes you'll kind of just like shut down. You act like you don't hear it, but at the same time, then you act different for like, I don't know, 5 or 10 minutes, and then you let it go. Touchy. I would say touchy.
Touchy.
Yeah.
Touchy. Well, we all have our
yeah,
qualms.
so maybe yesterday was just like a touchy day.
I didn't feel like I was in a bad mood.
I don't know.
I really didn't.
That's just super weird. Again, I still don't know how you didn't. The cake throws me.
Yeah, well, no, it happened.
Yeah.
It was bad. My husband's go-to is, you're yelling and it's annoying the crap out of me, especially when I'm purposely trying to have a purposeful, level-headed tone. So his remark lights a fire in me, and then I show him the difference between yelling and not yelling. 2 people texted. It was the full moon. Christian, it was the full moon. There was a full moon yesterday.
Was it fully full yesterday? Was it the harvest moon last night? I can't remember. It was either last night or it's tonight. It's either way. It was pretty stinking full if it wasn't full. Close enough.
Christian, hate to tell you, the honeymoon's over. Or something like that. Nah, it's still pretty good. Still a pretty good dream. It's Post Malone, Morgan Wallen. I had some help on Q. They want $250K for a house in the hood of Alliance. Listen, I lived in Alliance, and I actually enjoyed living in Alliance.
There's some really nice areas out here.
I had a house in Alliance, and I thought it was very. I had no problems, no issues. I did find a Walgreens shopping cart in my yard one day when I came home from work. I will say that happened. Other than that, the apartment complex was pretty much quiet next to me. The older couple next to me on the other side, they were lovely. The car wash always gave me entertainment. You know what I mean?
You got to watch a music video get shot there.
I did see a rap music video get shot there. It was fantastic.
Right. You had a front row
I still
seat.
remember that.
Yeah.
They were on the hood. I was hearing the music, and that was not weird for me because a lot of people blast their music when they're cleaning their car out. So that wasn't odd to me. I've heard
I do that. I turn my car on it while I'm cleaning it.
I've heard country music, hip hop, hard rock. I've heard it all
when
I lived in that house in Alliance. But I just happened to get up because the bass was really thumping. I was like, oh. I looked up, and then I see like the girl and the guy, and they're dancing, and the guy's running around him with the camera. I was like, wow.
Did you then tape them taping the video?
No, I didn't. I should have.
Yes.
I should have. I saw a car wreck at that car wash.
Oh, boy.
That was fantastic.
What?
A couple. No, I'm not kidding. I watched this happen. A couple. I started to hear shouting. I got a couple minutes. I heard shouting. So I'm like, well, my windows are open. Let's see what we can see.
Nosy Nancy over here
so I look
speaking.
across the street, and I see a mother who got out of her car yelling at a couple that are in the car wash stall.
How did you know it was a mother?
Because I saw her. She got out of the car.
Does she just look like a mother, or she had a kid?
Totally like a mother.
Okay.
100% like a mother.
Okay.
She was yelling, and I heard things back and forth, but I couldn't. I made out a few F words, but I heard, I really couldn't tell what was happening. So then I watched him peel out of the car wash stall.
Okay.
Peel out. So much so that he went around the corner of the building, lost control of his car, and crashed into the brick wall of the car wash. But then, on top of that, then he backed up and drove off.
Oh, my gosh.
And I think I even in my house went, that was awesome.
I wonder if they ever caught him. He
They
damaged the
did.
car wash.
No, they did.
Okay.
They did. Because I had to speak to the police about it.
Oh, you were a witness.
I knew the cops.
Oh, well,
They were like friends of mine. So I was like, well.
I did, in fact, see what happened.
I was like, yeah, I don't know. They got cameras. I had some help right here on today's Hit Music, Q92. Nick Carter is coming to the MGM Northfield Park Tuesday, September 24th. You could be there. We're giving away a pair of tickets right now, 330-450-9292. And if you win these tickets, you have a chance to possibly win a meet and greet with Nick Carter as well. Caller 10, you'll be our winner. Good luck. Played a sound clip real quick.
Mm-hmm.
And Lauren was a little surprised.
I was.
And she was like, no. And Jake and I both were in here going, yes, yes. And it has to do with something that girls do when they're dating someone, especially if they're thinking of, I believe, if they're thinking of ending it.
Yeah.
And so I'll play the clip. I got it in Adobe, Jake, so everyone's going to hear it.
Okay.
Thanks. Just give a thumbs up.
But yeah, I'm ready to go. So this is the clip. And I'd like you women to be honest. I'm not saying you're not always honest. Who are we men to judge? Because God knows we'll tell a fib or eight. But I'd like you all to be honest with yourselves on this one. Have you done this?
95% of women who are in relationships already know which guy will be next or which guy they will be open to. 95%.
I didn't mean to loop that. And I'll simple that down to, I think when a girl is getting ready to get out of a relationship, I do think there are a large percentage of girls, not all, and maybe I have my broad brush in my hand, that they already have a guy ready to go. Whether that be to flirt with, to get attention from, or to even date, to just flat out date.
Okay.
My opinion. Now I know a lot of people might go, no.
Hold on, though. So I made the comment off air. I said, you mean like getting somebody on deck? Like, because you're, and you were like, yes.
Yes.
But here's the funny thing. I think men jump into relationships faster than women do after a breakup or after a marriage or like divorce.
Not
you know
relationships.
What I mean?
Hookups.
Beds.
Hookups. Yes.
Okay.
I'll grant you that. Will we probably be quicker to hop into the sack, as the kids say in the streets? Yes.
I don't think they say that.
Yeah,
at
no,
all.
that's not what the young kids are saying. Oh man, I feel dumb AF. But So I believe that.
No cap.
But I think there's no cap in that. But I believe women have a guy ready to go to spend time with, to go out with, to not to sleep with.
I said it
to
was like to fill the void. Like you want somebody to go do activities with and
there's
like
a guy
hang out
on deck
with.
that you will pseudo date. I call it fake dating. You're dating them, you're enjoying them. They're kind of friend zoned, but they don't know it. They haven't realized it.
Still.
You know, they don't realize they're being friend zoned. They think they're laying down the foundation for a possible relationship.
Yeah.
But you're just we got to get from guy one to the new guy, but we got to have a buffer guy in between.
And guys don't do this, is what you're saying.
We in a different way.
Gotcha.
We do it with like.
I see.
You want to? My opinion. People could agree, disagree. Jacob, feel free. Do you think I have anything wrong?
No, I think you're right. You know, there's several times. No, there's several times where a girl's never told me that, but like a girl will break up with me and like less than a week later, they already have somebody else. So either they had that person in mind or they were already dating the whole time.
Right.
So
I've always found it hard to believe that just organically happened in 5 days.
Right.
After
exactly
our breakup, you met someone, started seeing them, and really got into them, and here you are already posting that you're together at this. And you're like, now wait a damn minute.
Right.
It hasn't even been a week. But the same token, guys will do that too, but I just think on another level.
Well, they just find
More
somebody
physical.
to sleep with. Right, right.
Yeah. But I do believe girls, do you sometimes have the next guy on deck ready to go? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, is it just that easy? Be like, Todd's been on my list for a really
girl,
long time.
Yeah, because I think a girl can tell when a guy is into him, even if it's just a little bit. Like there's just some interest. I think a girl knows. It just takes a little flirty.
Well, and that just means that he's probably been in her messages, like some of our DM dummies were.
Yeah, there's that. Or maybe you work together. Or maybe you're just someone you know and that, you know, a little flirty now that you're single. You know what I mean?
You and the doubles. Go ahead.
So flirty comes out, you return flirty. Now she's single, you go on datey.
And then a guy fall for it and they're dummy.
And they get frenzy. And they're in the friend zone, and then you're a lamp, and it just doesn't matter anymore.
This is Jordan.
Jordan, where are you calling from?
Oliver.
All right, Jordan, you're calling number 10. You're the winner.
Yes. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
Well, congratulations, Jordan, because you're headed to see Nick Carter at MGM Northfield Park on Tuesday, September 24th. And now you're in the running. You might just score yourself a meet and greet at the show. Just tell everybody your favorite station hooking you up and making you a winner.
Q92.
There you go, Jordan. Enjoy Nick Carter. We'll have more tickets to give away. And Thursday, Nick Carter will be joining us on the show. Now, coming up in the 8 o'clock hour, getting a finalist for our 21 Pilots contest with the Q to call. And we're going to the Q92 Rage Room. Start texting it in now. What's on your mind today that's annoying you, ticking you off, got you angry? Text it to us at 330-269-9292. We're heading to the Rage Room in the 8 o'clock hour. You can also call in your rage at 330-450-9292 or leave it as a comment on Facebook and YouTube. Speaking of the Backstreet Boys, one of the big ones, As Long As You Love Me. Great song. Great chair dancing in the music video, too.
Yeah, it is.
I remember it. I shouldn't, but I do. It's Q92.
My question was, do you think it's going to devalue the strength of a relationship for the future generation? Because you cannot possibly make the same connection over text as you would face to face or on the phone.
It probably will. I'll give my not daughter credit. Boy, her and her boyfriend, they can't go a day without seeing each other.
Wow.
They hang
That's
out
good.
every day. It is.
But sometimes you can't.
I'm like, hey, just leave some room for the friends too. Like, let's
Right.
not.
Yeah, don't lose all your friends.
Let's not. You know what I mean? Love it. Don't have a problem with it. I said before, I like the guy now. I think he's a cool kid. He's respectable. He's intelligent.
So you got over the whole I don't need a chocolate chip cookie thing.
I never going to judge him for being emo. I just wanted to know if he
No,
was
you were
emo.
offended when you offered him a chocolate chip cookie when you made cookies and he was like, no, thank you.
that pissed me off a little bit. I was like, all right, a-hole, that's fine. Go to hell. But, you know, you treat her right, you respect her. He always comes to the door, picks her up, says hello to me and Jamie. I'm cool with that. But they're together a lot.
Yeah.
And they hang out together a lot. And we've had discussions about her friend group. So like that. And sometimes her friends, she feels a little sometimes, I'll say alienated, but I'm like, well, listen.
When you're never around.
When you're never around, and if they get to hang out with you, it's only with your boyfriend.
That's
and I
gonna
realize
happen.
you all are in the same friend group.
Right.
But if it comes off like, well, we don't get to see her unless we see him, and we never really get to see just her.
Right. And we
I
don't
was like-
really want to tag along with him tonight, so we'll just make plans and
Right.
invite her next time.
In her defense, they're all in the same friend group.
Yeah.
So they would all hang out regardless. I was like, just saying, be careful on that. You don't want to alienate to the point where friends don't really call you anymore to hang out just you because they figure they can't hang out with just you.
Right.
And not that doesn't mean they don't like him. Just I had a couple like we had a friend Larry. Oh my God, Teresa. Oh, just saying her name. No! Everywhere. Ruined more guys' nights than you could imagine.
Is she the one who went golfing with you guys?
She's not. But
Okay.
if we did golf, she'd have showed up, I'm sure. We'd be just sitting over there having a great guys' night. Door opens. Here comes her ass just walking right in the living room.
But was it her
You
fault
would
or was
hear
it
us.
his fault?
We blame her.
Oh.
Bro code. It's her fault. See, she'd walk in. You'd hear us go, oh.
Would she hear it too?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's so mean.
She was everywhere. She was we could not just hang out
What
as
did your
guys.
friend say when he would hear the
He would
audible?
laugh. He would
Oh,
laugh.
but he
They
wouldn't
didn't
tell her to go home.
They didn't end up together because it ended up fighting 10 minutes later.
Yeah.
And even kill the vibe more. Like, we're here watching like a football game. What do you need to be here for? She come in. Oh, I know you guys don't want to see me. I'll never forget my friend Smee. I was like, nope. Nope. Like, yeah,
Sure don't.
yeah, don't. We don't. Just crazy. But yeah, long story short.
I've got some news for you.
WDJQ, Canton, Massillon, New Philly. Broadcasting live and worldwide at Q92radio.com with a Jordan Miller news update.
One of Stark County's most popular ice cream spots will be closed for at least the next few weeks following a car crash into their building on Fulton Road Northwest. The Taggart's ice cream shop there on Fulton Road sustained damage when a 2007 Honda Accord driven by 23-year-old Preston Single struck the building. A Canton trooper had attempted to pull over Single for a traffic stop, but he attempted to flee. While attempting to flee, he backed up at a high rate of speed, crossing Fulton Road from 14th Street. He then crashed into Taggart's. Single fled the scene on foot, but was later caught by Canton police. The Honda Accord was reported stolen by its owner, who said it was taken from her garage. Single, who is listed as homeless, was taken into custody and faces several charges, including grand theft of a motor vehicle and driving with no taillights. No injuries were reported in the incident, but Taggart's did sustain extensive damage. Over 30 bomb threats have been reported in Springfield, Ohio within the last week, all coming after false allegations of Haitian immigrants eating dogs and cats in the Ohio city. Governor Mike DeWine emphasized that none of the bomb threats have any validity. But to ensure safety, 36 members of the Ohio State Highway Patrol will be stationed at 17 Springfield schools conducting daily security sweeps. The Ohio Office of Homeland Security is also conducting vulnerability assessments with additional security measures in place. including bomb dogs being deployed. Tito Jackson has died at the age of 70. Jackson was one of the founding members of the iconic Jackson 5. He died reportedly due to a heart attack. Tito was well known for his guitar skills and remained active in the music industry, releasing his first solo album in 2016 and performing in recent years. His family asked the public to remember him by loving one another as they mourn the loss of a music legend. Music mogul Sean Diddy Combs was arrested yesterday in New York City following a grand jury indictment as part of a federal investigation. The charges stem from allegations of sex trafficking and sexual assault, with earlier raids being conducted at his homes in Los Angeles and Miami. Combs is currently in custody, and the investigation remains ongoing, with more details expected to be released in the coming days. With your latest Q92 News update, I'm Jordan Miller.
Good morning, everybody. We are now in the 8 o'clock hour. Thank you for having us on the radio. Thank you for streaming us at our website, Q92radio.com. And if you are watching on our YouTube or Facebook page, good morning. Thank you very much. The live video stream this hour brought to you by our friends at Kimball. Kimball is now hiring. KimballCompanies.com/careers. You can apply today. Appreciate Kimball being part of the video portion of the morning show. All right, this hour, folks, getting a finalist for our 21 Pilots contest. They're coming to Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse September 28th. You can win tickets as well as passes to the fan premiere exhibit, where you get to see band memorabilia, enjoy interactive photo ops, the fan lounge with access to pre-show merch. You'll also be winning a frame filled with exclusive autographed items from 21 Pilots. You're going to hear the cue to call this hour. Be caller 10 when you do. We're giving you another chance on the live video stream to become a finalist. Head on over, click the like button on the live video feed on Facebook or YouTube. Click like in the comment section. Put heathens. Put that in the comment section. Heathens. Do it now, and we'll select a winner and make you a finalist at the end of the show today. We have that for you. Also, 9 o'clock hour still also. It's Canton Restaurant Week, and we have a gift card to 330 Bar and Grill to give away, so all that coming up. And the Rage Room, because we have that every Tuesday, and we have Rage for you. I can already see it in the text line. We'll get to that here in a little bit. Appreciate you guys being with us, and I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to a little Rage Room here, and I do see some in there. Good morning, Lauren, Christian, and Jake. Fire Chief checking in. How we doing, Fire Chief?
Aw, good morning.
Just want to say Christian and Jake did great last week while Lauren was sick. But with Lauren, yins all act like your favorite cousin showed up to the family reunion. I love the energy. We just love their favorite cousin.
Right?
Favorite cousin's always welcome, and then there's always the creepy uncle. He'll have that, too. I thought Jake came out of his shell slightly while you were gone.
Yeah. I popped in here and
Most
there.
he ever talked, I think. Most he ever
Well,
talked.
that's good. You had to push him out of his comfort zone. Look at him over there smirking.
It's the mustache.
It
That's what
is.
you keep saying.
There's a
But
confidence in the mustache.
What? That the mustache is doing it?
yeah, that's what you keep saying. I don't buy it.
Might be.
You have a stamp. Where'd you go?
The Ashland Fair.
Oh, okay. I thought he was going to be like the
I
club
just-
or something like that.
I was at home. I like stamps. Oh, fair enough. I really like stamps. Well, who doesn't? Who doesn't like stamps? So, how was the fair?
It was good.
You liked it?
Yeah.
Best part?
Seeing the animals. I like the
animals.
Did you watch for tails?
what? What?
Tails of the animals.
No.
Watch for tail?
Yes, I've told you this before. 4-H barns and stuff geek me out. I was pooped on when I was like 10 years old.
Oh, you got pooped on. What
Oh my gosh. I mean, not just literal, like a little bit pooped on, like a lot of it.
What
pooped
animal?
On. A cow. And why its poop was like sawdust, I have no idea. But it was literally like the tail went up.
Can I ask why you were so close to the butthole of a cow?
Can I ask why he was turned and his butt was facing out towards the aisle?
Okay, but I feel like if it was, I would not go up to it as if it were a window. You know what I mean? Like, ooh, what's here? You know what I mean?
Wasn't like peering into. Yeah, it wasn't like that. I was like literally eating a rainbow snow cone, walking through the barn with my family, and the tail went up and it was like, and I was covered in like sawdusty cow poop. And I screamed and dropped my snow cone. We'd been there for like 10 minutes and we left.
Oof.
Yeah.
Oof.
It was like, ah! That was it. It was over. We went home.
On the face?
Yes. Side of the face, in my hair, on my clothes. Yes. And then the worst part is you're already feeling really bad about yourself, but I smelled so bad that my parents opened the 2 back windows of the back seat where I was sitting because they couldn't take the smell the whole way home.
Yeah.
I swear to God, this is a true story.
I've had a bird poop on my shirt.
I got pooped on the hand just this year by a bird.
By a bird?
Yeah, well, I
I've
had the
that
dog outside. Like
Yeah.
I was holding his leash and it.
I've had that happen. I've never been pooped on by anything the size of a cow.
Yeah.
Although I've been in the ocean, so I assume I've swimmed with whale pee.
Not just whale, fish, all kinds of human pee. I mean,
I peed in the ocean.
lots of that.
I've peed in the Atlantic Ocean. We all have. If you haven't, you've never peed in the ocean.
Probably when I was a kid, yeah.
Okay, then your pee's in the ocean.
I mean, I can't remember doing it, but I'm sure maybe it happened.
There is not a pool or body of water I have not peed in.
Are you serious,
Oh,
Christian? You're a pool peer.
Another reminder, if I've been in your pool, I've peed in your pool.
Ew, don't invite him to swim. That's why your brother's like, yeah, the door is always open. But it's not. He pees in our pool.
Good morning. It's been a minute. Surge nurse checking in. Hello. Text message. It's way too early to hear butthole of a cow.
That's fair.
8:12. That should have waited till 9. All right. Well, it doesn't come up a lot, so don't worry. It's Tommy Richmond, $1 Million Baby. Rage Room's coming up. Send it in to Q92. Craziest days at work. Text message. I had a boss one time that would have sex with the delivery guys in our bathroom and then would want me to come back when it was done and see the evidence.
Ew.
That's not a day. That's a recurring event.
Hopefully that person needs arrested.
I feel like that should.
Why is your voice so high?
You can't do that.
No, that's a huge no.
And you the way this text comes in implies that this would happen often. I mean, if you want to be like, hey, look, I reorganized our files. I mean, that's fun.
Right. Like, look at this new organization system. Or
yeah, look, I got new coasters for the break room.
There's donuts. You want to come see donuts in the back?
Got some Krispy Kreme in the back. Well, I guess you did. That's my God. That person got fired, right?
I would hope.
Where? I don't want to know the net, but like, what kind of company was that? Oh. Hey, come look. Like, that's crazy to me.
Yeah.
I'm a nurse. I had a crazy family member come in to visit her grandma and lay under the Christmas tree and wouldn't move. Police had to come get her and take her to the psych facility.
Oh, my gosh. Well, that's kind of sad. Like, she didn't know what she was doing.
She thought she was a gift.
Right. The whole family.
Yeah. I used to work at Cinemark, and I found an elderly man dead in the theater. He came in alone to watch Jurassic Park, had a heart attack, and died in the theater. The EMTs took him out the secret side door to not disrupt the rest of the theater. That is a crazy day at work.
Yeah.
Folks, I did not expect you to come this hard with these
yeah, you've had some days.
Craziest
for sure.
days at work. My God, we're only 2 texts in. Every day is crazy at the Christian Children Home of Ohio, but my craziest day is being in a 1-hour hold with 2 other staff and a kid by the road. 1-hour hold?
I mean, that would be like are we talking
music Q92? Coming up, we got a forecast from Mark Johnson. Going to be heading to the Rage Room. And again, later on this hour, getting a finalist for 21 Pilots. It's all on the way this hour on Q92. All right. I got to tell this story about yesterday, or it was Saturday, actually, when this happened to me at the Columbus Zoo, Jake. And I don't know, maybe, have you ever, and I don't just mean this to Jake, I mean this to everyone. Have you ever had an awkward moment with a stranger, whether that be through eye contact or something where but it was an awkward moment with a stranger? I'm going to tell you. It was me. It was Jamie. It was my son. It was my not daughter. Just having a great time off air. Jake and I were talking about how cool the Columbus Zoo is. We were at the Columbus Zoo on Saturday, and we were going into the food court for me to get my plastic commemorative cup, which I have. It is tremendous. Can't wait. I might use it today. So I'm the last one, Jake, in the line of us walking in the building, right?
Okay.
So Jamie's got Jimmy. Not daughters behind them. I'm the last one in. And we're just, this is a short story. This isn't a long story. And we're walking in.
Okay.
And I just happened to look over to my left as I'm walking. There's people everywhere, right?
Right.
There's all kinds of, it's a melting pot. All kinds of ages, races, colors, religion. It's a cornucopia of people.
Okay.
I always say, if you really want to expose yourself to the world, go to a zoo.
Yeah.
Go to somewhere, or go to a vacation spot. You'll see every type of person, human being there is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm just stalling. So I'm walking in the building. I look over to my left. I make eye contact with a woman holding her baby. Right?
Okay. Right.
Totally normal, right?
Totally normal.
Nothing weird.
Right.
Totally normal. She smiles at me, just an acknowledgement smile. Nothing, no flirty, just a hello.
Yeah.
That smile you give people hello.
Yeah.
I gave the hello back, right? With them. Didn't say a word, just And then as we're locked in eyes, right?
Right.
She's holding her baby. She takes out her boobie. She just rips out her boobie. And I'm still locked eyes with this lady. I'm locked eyes with her.
Oh, no.
And she just smiled. I smiled. And it was honest to God, it's just hello. You don't talk to somebody, just hello.
Yeah.
Nod your head.
Right.
Smile. We smiled, and boom, Booby comes out to feed the baby. Looking dead at her nipple.
Yeah, that's
Threw me off my game. I felt like I cheated. I felt like I was a pervert. All these things at once. And I almost wanted to apologize. Like, ma'am, I had zero idea you were going to do that. Like, I just thought we were two humans passing by in life.
She could have waited 2 seconds.
I'm just like, and listen, I don't care who. I know people fight about can you breastfeed in public and all that. We could go down that rabbit hole. I don't think it's fun, but I just wasn't ready for that.
Yeah, because you were looking at her.
I was looking at her holding her kid. She had like a long sundress on. I just assumed it was two strangers, kind of like when two guys give each other the head nod when they walk by.
Right.
They don't say anything.
Yeah.
But
like, what's up?
She was like,
Yeah.
I was like, Then she went, Booby. And it was just, boom. I went staring dead at a nipple at the Columbus Zoo.
Yeah.
Threw me off. You know what's funny? I didn't tell Jamie.
Oh.
So if she's listening, that happened.
Find a rewarding career close to home at Kimball. You'll find outstanding benefits, a supportive team, and opportunities for career growth. Working for a local family company really makes a difference. Apply today.
Lauren, Jake here with you on the radio, streaming on our website, Q92radio.com, and live video on Q92's Facebook and YouTube page. Again, if you want another chance to make yourself a finalist for our 21 Pilots contest, go to the live video feed, click the like button in the comments section, put Heathens. Lauren's going to randomly select one of you at the end of the show and make you a finalist. Also, we're doing the Q to Call for 21 Pilots this hour, so be listening for that as well. 9 o'clock hour, Downtown Canton Restaurant Week. We got a gift card, $25 gift card to 330 Bar and Grill to give away. So we have all that coming up for you. About to enter the rage room. Did see real quickly, just in passing, quick hitter we call it. Cedar Point's got an announcement Thursday about a possible new water ride.
Oh, well, they need to replace the one they closed.
I still can't believe it.
Did you see you were getting a certificate and a medal if you were on the last ride?
No.
Oh, yeah. I thought of you.
Well, I do have a medal. I was the first non-employee to ride the Top Thrill Dragster, the original Top Thrill Dragster. That was me. I was on it. It was a stormy morning. We were scared we weren't going to get to go because of the storms. I rode it. It scared the hell out of me. You could see Canada from the top of that damn thing.
I'm sure.
Quick. Very quick. Very quick. So, Cedar Point got an announcement Thursday. When we find out what it is, we'll let you know. You can read the preview about it on Q92's website, Q92radio.com. The story is also up on our X page at Q92 on X. All right.
It's just one of those days where you don't want
The Q92 Rage Room. It is here for you every Tuesday. We go in here. We bitch about things that are making us mad, annoying us, ticking us off, grinding our gears. We get it out of our system, and we feel better when we do. Doesn't matter what it is. Could be big, could be small, could be tiny, could be huge. Doesn't matter. Your rage is your rage. Get it out of your system. My rage was the Bears on Sunday night.
Yeah.
I feel like I've seen that game a million times in my career, and I'm so glad other people have been saying it online, even sports players and former Bears players.
Yeah.
Seen that game before. Great defense, no offense. Seen that a million times. Thanks for all the changes. Hopefully it was just a 1 week thing, but my God. Bears, before I die, can I just see a good offense? Just a good one. I don't need great. I've given up on great. How about just a decent? Jay Cutler was the best offense I've ever seen in my life. Do you understand that?
Yeah, but Jay Cutler always makes me laugh.
I loved him. He was my a-hole.
He looked like he was retiring to the basement to play video games and smoke.
Smoking Jay Cutler.
Like,
and the stories.
That's how he looked to me every time I looked at him. Like, he does not look like an NFL quarterback.
The stories of him being not so nice to fans are just like they're literally funny. Literally funny. So my rage is with my football team. Could you please stop? 19-13. We hold the Texans offense 19, and we can't. Number one pick of the draft. Haven't scored a touchdown yet. All right. I'm good. You have any rage?
The only thing I was going to say is, like, since I was, like, at home last week, I spent a lot of time on social media because I was bored out of my mind. Why is it that someone can literally just post an article and then all of a sudden the comments are completely 100% politically driven? It could be that someone opened a new ice cream shop. It could be about that they have the coolest neon sprinkles that they're putting on their... Some way, somehow, it breaks into a political argument in the comments.
Yeah, somehow keywords get thrown in there. You see a Kamala, you see a Trump.
Something.
You see a immigration, you see a gun.
Yeah.
You see an abortion.
Yeah.
Like, weren't they talking about sprinkles?
People are so ugly to each other.
Oh!
Like, it's disgusting.
Cesspool.
Yeah.
Absolute cesspool. The internet can be the most awful place. That's why when I was a kid, I used to love elections. I thought they were fun. Whether my guy won or not. I used to like voting. And then
How old were you? Were you talking like 8? Or
I remember being a kid, you had to bring home the map.
Yeah.
And color it red or blue and bring it back into school the next day for
I remember
credit.
that. Yeah, now that you say that, I remember that. I mean, I wasn't like, I didn't hold on to that as a dear memory. Like, that guy got super excited about it.
I thought that was fun as hell.
I remember voting in our own classroom.
Yeah, we did that.
Yeah, just to see who the classroom would have elected.
Yeah, now it is tribalism at its finest. And the problem is the loudest people in the room are the most annoying and the least educated on both sides.
Yes.
Both sides.
Yeah.
Neither side is absent of dumb people.
I mean, the only thing that I'll say too, like,
They're
it's
so arrogant.
they are, and it just, to me, I don't care who it is. Both of these candidates deserve to be able to run without worrying about their lives being taken. That really bothers me.
Yeah. Yes, they should. Yes, they should. You shouldn't hate anybody for who they vote for.
Right.
You really shouldn't. You're allowed to vote for whoever you want.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So that was my rage, just because I was like, oh my gosh, like every article I was reading, it's like, you guys, lay off.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah. That's why the only about election year I hate it, because you're seeing the worst of
it's going to be a long couple of months, because we're not there till the beginning of November.
I just don't get how some of you live your life like that. And all you want to post, about.
Do you know why? It's because they haven't found our show yet in the Rage Room segment, where they could just get it.
Yeah, get it out of your
system.
Hey, it's just like, that's all you post about. That's all you post about. And it's not like anything about issues. It's just the nastiest stuff you can find about the other opponent. You know what I mean? It's nothing about issues or I'm voting, because it's all about like, this guy's an alien. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This girl's evil. This guy's evil. This person's Satan. This person's Satan. We're destroying America. No, they're destroying America. I'm like,
I know.
Okay.
It's really.
Does anyone at least talk about an issue?
Right.
No.
Can we talk about bringing down the price of groceries?
Like, no. Nope.
The things that are really impacting our American households.
I hate politics. I hate what it brings out in people, and I wish.
Yeah.
Just go back to the good old days.
Seems like you share my rage then.
I can't stand that. I get on social media, it makes it not fun. I'd literally rather look at your.
Well, more and more, it's not fun. You know what I mean? It's just getting so heated and contentious. And
I would literally rather look at your picture of your pot roast you cook.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. I love food photos. Are you kidding me?
You guys make me pawn for the days I used to hate, where everyone just posted what they ate. I'm like, no, wow, what a great spaghetti and meatball.
Show me your food and drink.
It's so refreshing to see that.
Yeah.
Is that veal piccata? My God, look at that.
Veal piccata from the guy that puts ketchup on his steak. Are you kidding? Get out of here.
That chicken francais. My God, I'm saving that picture. Oh, man. We'll get to your rage room. We got stuck on ours right after sports. It's Q92.
This is a Q92 Sports Break with Chris.
By the way, Columbus Zoo has the biggest chicken fingers I've ever seen in my life.
Really?
Like this big.
Wow.
This big.
How big around are they?
They're curled too. I don't know what happened. I don't know if that chicken was like excited or what, but it was like, woo. I don't know, like curled toes, but man.
They've got curly chicken.
Is that a real thing?
Like a curly fry.
It looked like a curly chicken finger fry slash. Yeah. Got a great commemorative plastic cup.
Oh my gosh.
I got two that weekend. I got a Columbus Clippers cup, and I have now an Columbus Zoo. I have an Akron Zoo too. So my collection's growing. I'm gonna get a nice glass kind of case to like display them all in. And
I've never met anybody that's like, I'm on the hunt for a curio cabinet. Oh, for what?
My plastic
commemorative
cup.
Souvenir cups.
All right, you can go souvenir commemorative. But they're fantastic. And there's something about drinking out of a plastic cup when you're playing video games. Q92. About 10 minutes from now, I think there's a really good chance you can hear that 21 Pilots cue to call, so I would keep listening. It is the Rage Room. Jake, before we go to the listeners, did you have anything today?
I do not know.
No? All right. Listeners do. We need to get to that. All right, here we go. Someone says, Rage Room, how about Muskegum selling off Atwood Lake water for fracking, taking the water so low they're asking boaters to take boats in early. People who live at the lake lease the land have to pay dock and boat registration fees. Is money going to be given back to the boaters and campers? I think not. Greed. Poor decisions. Rage Room. I know nothing about that. But
I don't either.
But I know people love to boat.
Yep.
I know that.
And they love that region.
Yes, they do. Someone was rage rooming about a business. It looks like a hotel in Bolivar. We stayed there for a wedding this past week, and the bridal party on our floor got rowdy, even though my husband and I stayed in our room and went to bed and didn't partake in any of the shenanigans. They told us they were still charging us an additional $250 because the floor had 16 complaints, and we were part of the bridal party. They had the troublemakers on security footage. They went to their rooms numerous times. Our room was never an issue. We aren't on any of the footage. Like I said, we went to bed, yet we're being punished. Us and a few other couples that didn't do anything. The entire bridal party is getting hit with the fee. Checked our account this morning, and not only did they hit us with the $250, but also another $150 on top of that.
I would fight that. I would dispute it with your bank.
Fight that like crazy.
Absolutely, 100%. You know, we kind of had something similar to this happen to my sister-in-law. We were on vacation. This was many years ago. We've grown up a little bit since. But basically, someone in our group was throwing bottle caps off of a balcony, trying to hit things on the ground.
Yeah.
And whoever called it in, like that worked at the hotel, gave them the wrong side of the hotel. So they went to the room across the hallway, which was my sister-in-law's room. And her kids were fast asleep in bed. They were watching TV, like not doing anything wrong. And they threatened to charge them. So to me, this is a little excessive. I don't know what the troublemakers did, but if you truly went to bed and they don't have you on security footage,
Yeah.
I would dispute it with your bank.
I would dispute my bank. I'd be like,
100%.
show me the footage.
Yeah.
And I'll see you in court.
Prove that I
Sue
caused
me.
any kind of damage, and I will absolutely take care of it.
Yep. That's what I think that's BS. Yes.
100%.
Rage Room. Speed limit's 55. I'm stuck behind someone going 40. That is.
I try and be careful if they look young, like new drivers, or older, like maybe they're nearing the end of their driving career. I try and be a little more understanding.
All right. My toddler with a stuffy nose and not sleeping for 6 nights and then working full time, coming from one tired mama. Rage Room.
Aw. Yeah, no kidding.
Sick kid stinks.
Hang in there, mama. Hopefully it gets better really soon.
Yes. Let me see here. Rager! Yesterday was such a bad day. Just some of the things that went wrong. Burnt dinner, not once but twice, to the point I had to eat leftovers. My son left an open pop in the fridge and it spilled. Almost 9 p.m. and I forgot I had work to finish. Kitchen sink broke. So much more, but that's the major stuff. Rage Room. Damn.
Everybody has days like that,
They
man,
do.
and it sucks.
I guarantee you once a year you have a day where you're like, what else can we pile on this terrible day I'm having? Petty Rage. I appreciate that you wrote Petty Rage. That's fantastic. Why can't national pizza chains cut the 8 slices evenly? It's what you do. You cut pizza. End up with crooked, tiny pieces. Like, who wants that? Damn it.
That's true.
Again, the rage doesn't have to be huge.
And some are worse than others.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. The rage could be anything. It doesn't have to be a huge tragedy. It could be, why can't you guys cut my pizza slices correctly? Text message, Rage Room, non-responsible parents. Vague but very true.
Mm-hmm.
And text message, a-holes that do the speed limit in the fast lane. Don't like that. People are not a fan of that at all.
No.
My rage is that I bought the daughter a cake for her birthday, and she bitched about it. The wife bitched about it.
Are they mocking you?
I don't know. That's not rage.
That was true. That was rage.
That was real.
Yeah.
Eggs are Rage Room. Eggs are almost $4 a dozen at Aldi.
Yeah, they're almost
Rage
$5
Room.
at the regular stores.
My Rage text line is working at a toxic work environment, and no one has communication to give to anybody or give anybody a heads up of what's going on. Where'd that come from?
I was gonna say, is that somebody driving in?
Is that you, Clint?
Oh no, Clint's here.
There's someone in the building. When your siblings ask to borrow money to pay their child support, and you know they're not even paying it back because you have the child.
Oh,
That's not good.
no, sorry.
That's not good at all. Oh man. Oh, someone texted in, no rage for me today. They said they won $100 on looks like the lotto.
Yeah.
Yeah, it must be nice. I think I won $2 a month ago. Oh God. The partners that have to get out of their car and let their children out in the drop-off line, causing a major backup. I hope you stub your big toe, Rage Room.
I'll tell you what, that drop-off pickup line is no joke, and it is not for the faint of heart.
Oh, that's
I mean,
funny.
you will literally see mamas go gangster style, like getting out of the car, like honking at you if you do not do it right. Or they'll post about you in the community group.
Oh, they will. They love that. Power outage in Austin Town lasted long enough that I have to throw away stuff in my fridge. Rage Room. Tex toddler pushed his plate away with a ton of force, which then hit my bowl of soup and then spilled it all over me and burnt me. Rage Room. Man.
Sorry.
Rage Room. Teen life will be the death of me. Pink cheap girl.
Yeah.
Living with teenagers. It can be,
They can get such little attitudes.
Yeah, they can pop off a little bit.
I know, and you want to be like, look around. You pay for nothing.
You do not. You get nothing.
And you get everything. You are clothed. You are fed. You are cared for. You've got heat. You've got water. You've got food. Now shut it.
Give me a beer. Rage Room. Doing 60-hour work weeks between my full-time job and my master's internship. I am tired.
Good for you,
Hopefully
though.
it'll
Look
pay
at
off.
you. I know that's a hustler right there.
Hustler, baby. On my way to work today, a sweet man laid on his horn this morning after the light just turned. I decided to simply let off the brake and not step on the gas at all. He gave me a birdie. I sent 2 back. Rage Room.
Good morning, and to you as well, sir.
One deserves another. Good job, Rage Room. Today, 8:42. Coming up, the Q to call for our 21 Pilots contest. Right now, it's Jelly Roll. I am not okay on Q. I feel like I'm starting to annoy Jamie with my picky eating.
Well, sooner or later, I knew that was going to happen. You can only put up with it for so long, and you're like, just eat it.
And my problem is I admit if once something is in my head, I'm done. Once you've planted the seed of something, I'm done. And it's to the point now where like she thinks I don't like meals that she's cooked that I actually like. Like she made homemade pasta sauce the other day and homemade meatballs, and she didn't think I like it. I had 2 plates. Why would I? I don't have a poker face. I'm not going to eat.
No, you don't.
I won't eat it.
That's true.
But yesterday she was like, "Well, I'll make chicken soup today," and I need you to tell me if this is weird. I really do. Jake too. Both of you are in this room. I need to know. So as I was in the kitchen, I brought home the food because it was a pickup grocery shop. I didn't look at it. I just figured it
You
was
just
stuff for
went,
chicken
pop
noodle
the trunk.
soup,
Yeah.
put it all away. Here we go. So she starts making it, and I see chicken thighs.
Yeah.
On the couch,
Mm-hmm.
and I go. I was like, why do you have chicken thighs out for the soup? I go, you use chicken breast for soup. I was like, I've never had chicken noodle soup in my life.
Chicken thighs are juicier. Like your meat won't dry out as fast.
Do you put chicken thighs in your chicken noodle soup?
Listen, when I cheat, when I make chicken soup, I use rotisserie chicken.
See, I love rotisserie chicken on its own. Don't like it in soup.
Oh, see, I love it in soup.
I want my soup bland, so I can just salt it.
Ew.
I don't want a flavor.
Why?
I really don't, because it's
My
weird to
Lord.
me.
But then, what is it called? That water and noodles? And salty water and noodles.
Chicken broth or chicken broth.
But chicken broth has flavoring.
It's supposed
chicken
to be
flavoring.
that clear like yellow soup.
Not yellow. You want broth. You don't want.
Well, something. It shouldn't be brown.
But chicken broth is brown. Have you ever boiled a chicken to make your own broth?
So anyway, she had like she ended up putting chicken breast in it. Shardy could tell.
It actually looks like urine. Is what it.
That I was like, yeah. Well, I expect to see urine.
Brownish urine.
This looked like it had a brown, like a gravy. But so, and I'm not gonna lie, I was picking out the thigh pieces.
Christian,
I'm not eating the thigh pieces.
Do you eat Chinese chicken?
I eat General Tso's and white rice.
Do you know what that General Tso's is made out of?
Cat.
Chicken thighs.
Oh.
Don't be a dum-dum.
Oh, dum-dum. So she was like, are you really picking out? I was like, I just don't think people put chicken thighs in their chicken noodle soup.
They do, though.
Do they?
Yes, and it's a great way to save money because chicken thighs are actually really like juicy and tender, but they're way cheaper than every other cut of chicken.
I just need to know. So when you make chicken noodle soup, you put thigh meat in?
Yeah.
92.
That's your cue to call. Tickets to see 21 Pilots in Cleveland on September 28th. That's what we'll be giving away on Thursday. You will also get the VIP experience with passes to the fan premiere exhibit, where you get to see the band, where you get to see band memorabilia, enjoy interactive photo ops, the fan lounge, access to early show merch. Guess what? You'll also be getting a frame filled with exclusive autographed items from 21 Pilots. Can't win unless you're a finalist. Here's a chance. Be caller number 10 right now, 330-450-9292. Caller 10, good luck.
Find a rewarding career close to home at Kimball. You'll find outstanding benefits, a supportive team, and opportunities for career growth. Working for a local family company really makes a difference. Apply today.
And all right, well in that case, you should be having a great day right now at work.
Happy Friday.
What can I do, boss? It's Friday. Can you imagine, like, I would love if we had. I wouldn't want anything to happen, but it'd be fun if we had a cokehead around here.
What?
We had somebody who's always like coked up, just running around like a.
Yeah, that'd be fantastic.
That'd be hilarious to an extent. I'd be like,
Until
listen,
it wasn't.
Listen, I want you to get help, but this is kind of fun. This is kind of funny. Fax came. I got it. Oh,
Nobody faxes anymore. What are you even doing right now?
Faxes every once in a while.
No, we don't.
Yes, we do.
No, we don't.
In order.
Q92, hello, who's this?
Megan Kelly.
Megan. All right, Megan, where are you calling from?
Canton, Ohio.
All right, Megan, congratulations. You're caller 10. You're now a finalist.
Oh my gosh, sweet.
Congrats, Megan. You're now in the running. You could be headed to see 21 Pilots in Cleveland on September 28th. But not only that, you would also get to see interactive photo ops, the fan lounge with access to pre-show merch, and so much more. Just tell everybody your favorite station hooking you up, making you finalists.
Q92.
All right, you are a finalist. Your next opportunity with the morning show is if you go over to the live video feed that's on Facebook and YouTube, click the like button and put Heathens in the comments section. You got from now until the end of the show before 10 o'clock to do so. We're going to randomly select one of you and make you a finalist as well. Also coming up at the 9 o'clock hour, it is Downtown Canton Restaurant Week, and we got a $25 gift card to 330 Bar and Grill to give away. So be listening for that. We are going to be giving that away with a cue to call coming up in the 9 o'clock hour as well. There's still a few stragglers on Rage Room, so let's do them while we can. Rage Room, previous employer changing the amount of vacation time you had after you quit, then refusing, denying you had the vacation time due to a mistake being made, even though it had been on numerous pay stubs and you were verbally told you had that amount.
Do you still have those old pay stubs to show?
Yeah, serious. Show them.
Yeah.
Rage Room, never winning anything off Q92. Crying emojis. Your day will come.
I'm sorry. Just keep listening because we give away so much stuff.
Will come. We have a report of an accident on the text line on 30 East by Whipple. Lots of people and cops looking around, concerns for an ejected person. Now, we don't know that.
We don't know that that's true.
We're going by the text. We have no reports of that. But apparently accident on 30 East by Whipple. If you're heading that way, be careful. As obviously there is an accident. Again, 30 East by Whipple. All right, 9 o'clock hour coming up. Like I said, 330 Bar and Grill gift card for Restaurant Week. Getting one more finalist on the live video stream for 21 Pilots. Again, head over there, like, and in the comments section, put Heathens. And who knows what else we get. There's a lot of music news going on I want to talk about in the 9 o'clock hour. We'll get to that. Speaking of 21 Pilots, it is Stressed Out here on Q92. Listen to this. This is, I'm not going to say it's irked me. Maybe not bothered me, but it's irked me since I've been told this. Now, obviously, we are both in our 40s. We're not spring chickens anymore.
No.
I don't think we're old, but we're certainly not young.
No, not as young as we used to.
No. We got Jake over here, 25-year-old Jake.
Yeah, retiring from concerts and whatnot.
Yeah. Calling it quits at 25. I've done all I can in this life. It's time to retire.
Hanging it up.
Just enjoy what's left of my life at 25. But obviously, as you get older, things change in your body.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Some of you lose.
That's like after you have babies, your boobs go.
The boobs sag. You pee all the time.
When you sneeze, especially.
Guys, things happen. You lose hair. Hair turns gray. All of a sudden, ear hair and nose hair become a thing. That's something I can't understand.
Do you use a trimmer?
Yeah. I have an awesome one that goes up my nose with a light.
Mm-hmm.
And not one of those weird, it's a nice one. It's really
Why do
cool.
you need a light? It's for up there.
It came with a light. So you can see where that hair. I have this one nose hair. Unrelated to what I want to talk about.
Does it curl over the bridge?
No. It is the straightest sideways nose hair you've ever seen in your life. I'm telling you, it looks like if you were making the divide sign, the straight line with the dot, it's the straight, and it goes across, and it'll start to touch.
Yeah, but if you do the tool, doesn't it just zip it off?
Sometimes it fights it. I don't know what happened.
Is it? I wonder if it's wiry.
It's the straightest nose hair you could ever imagine. It doesn't curl.
Are the rest of them curly?
It doesn't go down. It just is
It doesn't sag. Yeah.
If you're watching the video,
it's rigid and straight.
Craziness.
Interesting.
And it bothers the hell. Then I have a couple of they go peekaboo. They start coming out of the nose a little bit. And you got to trim them.
Yeah. Then it's time.
Ear hair. Since I've gotten older.
Well, I'm married to an Italian man. So.
I don't know what happened. So the hair on my head stops, but my ear explodes.
Is it coming from your canal?
Everywhere, outside, top, canal.
Yeah, with Tony, it was always these rando, from the earlobe itself. I'll be like, "Ooh, hold on," and I'll
just insane. All right, and even my facial hair, there's a lot more gray in it than there used to be, and that I don't like that, to be honest with you. And I still say COVID made it worse. I swear to you, no, I can't prove it. Can't prove it. I just know I had some. I got COVID. I started growing a beard again. All of a sudden, I was like, "Hello, Santa." I was like, "What in the blue hell?" Overnight.
Get some just for men.
I have. I've worn it to work.
I didn't notice.
You guys didn't even notice. Jamie wanted me to do it. She's like, we'll get the one that just blends and see if anyone calls you out. No one called me out for 2 days. Then I washed it out. I didn't like it at all. You feel like you have makeup on.
I want you to dye it dark.
You feel like you have makeup on. It's weird. I don't know how.
It makes your skin cakey or something?
It felt that way to me.
Okay.
Yeah, we did it, and we let no one. I was waiting for someone to months ago.
Oh,
waiting for one of you guys to be like, "Hey, bro," but we didn't do the full. We did the blend.
Well, that's cop out then.
What? Still counted. I still used it.
I understand that.
It looked fake to me. I didn't even think it looked real.
That would be me being like, "Do you see your name?" Well, I used a crayon. Yes, it was clear, but I still used it.
I'm just saying.
I've got some news for you.
WDJQ, Canton, Massillon, New Philly. Broadcasting live and worldwide at Q92Radio.com with a Jordan Miller news update.
One of Stark County's most popular ice cream spots will be closed for at least the next few weeks following a car crash into their building on Fulton Road Northwest. The Taggart's Ice Cream Shop there on Fulton Road sustained damage when a 2007 Honda Accord driven by 23-year-old Preston Single struck the building. A Canton trooper had attempted to pull over Single for a traffic stop, but he attempted to flee. While attempting to flee, He backed up at a high rate of speed crossing Fulton Road from 14th Street. He then crashed into Taggart's. Single fled the scene on foot but was later caught by Canton police. The Honda Accord was reported stolen by its owner, who said it was taken from her garage. Single, who is listed as homeless, was taken into custody and faces several charges, including grand theft of a motor vehicle and driving with no taillights. No injuries were reported in the incident, but Taggart's did sustain extensive damage. Over 30 bomb threats have been reported in Springfield, Ohio within the last week, all coming after false allegations of Haitian immigrants eating dogs and cats in the Ohio city. Governor Mike DeWine emphasized that none of the bomb threats have any validity. But to ensure safety, 36 members of the Ohio State Highway Patrol will be stationed at 17 Springfield schools conducting daily security sweeps. The Ohio Office of Homeland Security is also conducting vulnerability assessments with additional security measures in place, including bomb dogs being deployed. Tito Jackson has died at the age of 70. Jackson was one of the founding members of the iconic Jackson 5. He died reportedly due to a heart attack. Tito was well known for his guitar skills and remained active in the music industry, releasing his first solo album in 2016 and performing in recent years. His family asked the public to remember him by loving one another as they mourn the loss of a music legend. Music mogul Sean Diddy Combs was arrested yesterday in New York City following a grand jury indictment as part of a federal investigation. The charges stem from allegations of sex trafficking and sexual assault, with earlier raids being conducted at his homes in Los Angeles and Miami. Combs is currently in custody and the investigation remains ongoing, with more details expected to be released in the coming days. With your latest Q92 News update, I'm Jordan Miller.
Oh, man. Jake, you would have had fun at college.
No, I don't know. No, I didn't talk to anybody. I went to my classes and I went home.
Why does that not surprise me?
Are you sure you went to college?
I did. I did a school project.
I filled out his internship paperwork. That's how he even got here.
I'm surprised to be like, did you go to college? I was waiting for you to be like, I don't know.
No, I did a project outside of school with kids from my classes that I've done. I've had these kids for like the whole 4 years of my college degree. I was in class with these kids. They didn't know who I was. They're like, "Oh, nice to meet you. I'm blah blah blah." I'm like, "I know you sit behind me in like all my classes." Like, "Oh,
oh, that's frightening." Yeah,
they didn't know who I was, but I've had classes with them several times for years.
You had that cloak of invisibility on because you didn't want to be social.
Where'd you go?
Stark State.
Stark State. Boy, I believe that's such a Jake thing right there. Yeah, I'll bet they had no idea.
I know.
Oh, when did you start coming here? The whole time. I've been behind you every year, every day. God bless you.
Yeah.
Well, Jake, I'm sure you. Yeah. You didn't talk to anybody.
Not really.
You didn't make any friends.
No. I mean, a couple kids, but like I never hung out with them. I never talked to them outside of school.
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't talk unless you were talked to.
Right.
Okay. Picture's getting clear.
It's exactly like how he is around here.
Yeah, and you know everyone here.
That's true.
Just so you guys know, like there came a point in time where Keller would not let him leave unless he said goodbye to him. Like he was like, you have to say goodbye to me when you leave the building.
I don't know what happens quicker in this building. I'd love to time them, put the time side by side. Jake leaving or Jeff for our news department coming?
Oh, Jeff, I'm sorry, but Jeff has him beat.
Jeff, when Jeff Mears comes in this building, you could play the Stone Cold Steve Austin theme.
People like back up against the wall.
It is an aggressive power walk. It's an aggressive power walk. And when I tell you get out of his way, get out of his way. And he's the nicest human being in the world.
Yeah.
He is the nicest human being in the world.
And what's funny about that is he's like incredibly soft spoken. Like I pushed the newsroom door open the other day and I was like, "Happy birthday, Jeff." He's like, "Thank you." And that was it.
It is just insane to me when he comes in the building. Like, you guys are the hell out of the hallway because he's knocked over. This is what he walked in. Everyone's like, uh-oh.
I hope he or his wife are listening right now.
He has his bag of lunch.
Yes.
And he goes right to that newsroom and
he's like, "Game on."
You could be like, "Hey, Jeff, how you doing?" "Good."
Yeah.
"Good."
He's not playing.
Out of my way. I gotta do the news. About me right here on today's Hit Music Q92. It is 8 minutes after 9, and welcome to the 9 o'clock hour of the Q92 Morning Show. Glad you're with us. 330-450-9292 is a phone number. The text line 330-269-9292. Thank you so much for having us on your radio. If you're streaming us on our website, Q92radio.com, or maybe you're watching the live video stream of the show, it's on Q92's Facebook and YouTube. Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for having us on anyway. Checking out the morning show. Hope you're having a good start to your Tuesday. This hour, $25 gift card to the 330 Bar and Grill in Canton as we celebrate Canton Restaurant Week. We have that for you, so listen for the cue to call. And we'll be getting one more finalist for our 21 Pilots contest. We're going to be doing that on the video stream. Very simple. If you're like, well, I want a chance to be picked as a finalist, head on over right now to the live video stream of the show. You can do it on Facebook or YouTube. Doesn't matter which one. Click the like button in the comment section. Put heathens, and like it. If you do that, Lauren's going to randomly select one of you at the end of the show, and we're going to make you a finalist. We give it away Thursday morning. You'll still have chances to become a finalist today with Nicolina, with Keller this afternoon, and with Ryan tonight. So do yourself a favor. Keep listening for the cue to call to become one, but give yourself another chance to become one right now. Like the live video feed, and again, heathens in the comment section. Let me see here. Someone did text an update of that on Route 30. They said there's no accident there. Just a lot of sheriffs on 30 and then a few on the exit. I'm not sure what all the sheriffs are doing. But no accident. That's good. Glad there's no accident. So that's what's going on Route 30. We got a couple texts about that. Again, and coming up, there's music news. There's a lot of music stuff going on, man. I want to talk about some of that. Jane's Addiction, some NSYNC news for you. Obviously, Diddy's in the news. There's a lot going on in the music world right now. And so far, Oasis still hasn't canceled their reunion tour.
No, they haven't.
People are taking bets.
Well, There was something that did happen though over the weekend that kind of reminded me of something they would do, and it might be in your music news, so I don't want to steal your thunder.
About Jane's addiction. We'll talk. I mean, it's all over. We'll talk about it. All coming up this hour. Right now, it's Taylor Swift. I Can Do It With a Broken Heart on Q92. Jake, do you remember a craziest day at one of your jobs? Like it was just like, what you went home almost like, what was that?
I can't top yours, but when I was working at McDonald's, I got an ice cream cone thrown at me.
Are you serious?
But was it someone like a customer or like a coworker?
No, it was a customer.
What were they mad about?
They ordered an ice cream cone and like a large fry with no salt. So we had to make the fries fresh, like as you do.
Was it my mom?
And then I gave her, no, I can tell you it was not.
My mom always orders no salt for fresh fries.
I know who this lady is.
It irritates me.
Yeah. So I gave her the ice cream cone and I was like, go to the next window and we'll give you your fresh fries. But she ordered them together because she wanted to eat them together. But by the time we gave her fries, her ice cream cone was melting and she was mad about that. And I was like, well, that's not my fault. Eat your ice cream cone.
Wait. You said that's not my fault. Eat your ice cream cone?
Yeah. I didn't know if I said it was my fault, but I did say, well, if you would have ate it, it would have been melted. I think I did say that.
Okay. I can't see you being like, too bad, lady, eat it.
Well, I was, because she was already on my nerves because she was asking, are these fresh? And then I was like, yes.
And she goes,
no salt. And I was like, yeah, no salt. And then she said that there was salt on them, even though there wasn't.
But here's the thing about McDonald's. You guys salt it in like that big area. So even if you don't salt the fresh batch, tell me there's not salt still on the bottom. I mean,
yeah, exactly.
You're going to get some.
Exactly.
So did she hit you with it?
Yeah. So she gave me attitude and then I told her.
In the face?
No, she missed. Well, because it was during COVID and we had like a little plexiglass protector over
so that protected your face.
Yeah, and then she got mad, and then I told her that I would give her a new fry, and then she walked up to my window. I forgot she wasn't even in the car because her husband was driving, and so she got out of the car and walked up to the window, and so she was standing next to the window, and then the window closed, and she took her hand shoved it open, and I was like, no, enough. So I gave her money back. And I said, get out. I said, leave, and then she took her money, and then she yeeted the cone, and it hit me.
Did you say yeeted it?
Yeah, she yeeted. She yeeted the cone.
That is fantastic.
Yes! 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 Yes!
Yeeted the cone.
I understand about service and frustration and all that kind of stuff, but when did we as a society decide that it was acceptable to assault people with ice cream cones over, to me, something that's so trivial? Because most of the time, if you have a delay in your food or you have an issue with it or it's cold, they'll make it right. You just go in and be nice about it.
Yeah, a lot of times they will. That's pretty good.
Yeah, that was
a good one, Jake. Ice cream.
I would have loved to have stood there and watched that go down. I mean, I'm glad she didn't get you in the face or something highly embarrassing, but you handled it right.
man, I forgot that, like, at the beginning of that movie, that queen's like, go kill Snow White.
Yeah, my stepdaughter.
Bring back her heart in this box.
Yes.
So I know you killed her.
It's very aggressive. I know.
I'm swear to God, I was sitting.
Can you imagine if a movie came to the theaters today and they're like, the wicked stepmom?
It was like, I knew the queen wanted to stop Snow White because she was the fairest of them all.
Well, yeah, and she was upset.
It either blocked out of my head or I never quite realized it. That she told that dude to go stab and kill Snow White, and the dude had the knife.
Yeah.
I don't remember any of that as a kid.
Right. Disney movie murder.
And then bring back her heart in this box so I know you killed her.
Yeah, she should have technically gone to jail for attempted murder. But
I'm just saying, talk about something I missed as a kid. That now I'm like, wait, what? I did not honestly remember that scene.
Yeah.
They showed you the knife.
Yes.
He pulled it out.
Yes.
She was ready. She was accepting her fate, by the way. She did the old, like, oh.
Yeah, she shielded her face like, oh,
like, well,
just do it.
Yeah.
She didn't try and run. She didn't try and fight back.
Like, Jesus, Snow White, fight for yourself. Anyway, I don't know. It just freaked me out last night at midnight when I was watching my son. I did not remember the order to kill Snow White. Right here on today's hit music, it is Q92. There's some music news going around there today. Obviously, it was in our news this morning. Ooh, did he? Arrested. Grand jury indictment. It's real now, folks.
Yeah, it doesn't look good.
It ain't just a search now. That is, oh boy. That could be really, really bad for him.
Definitely could be.
R. Kelly will save you a seat. The Jane's Addiction thing was unbelievable. I saw that video over the weekend. I was like, holy cow. First of all, Perry Farrell, he looked out of his mind.
Yeah.
I don't know if you like, because there's a lot of videos. Some are grainy and far away. There's some people who had very close video of that incident. And I don't know what the hell made him so mad, because I've watched so many angles of it and videos of it. If those two, something was said to one of them like during the show and everyone missed it. But David Navarro looked genuinely shocked.
He did. So the guy that attacked David Navarro, what's his name?
Perry Farrell.
Yeah. His wife tried to kind of explain that he was sick and tired of, he felt like David Navarro tried to take the lead on things. So it really had to do with like a leadership issue inside the band. And he had just had enough of it and he lashed out at him.
Sure did.
But he really kind of did it in a weird way, because at the time, like Navarro was just doing his thing.
Play him.
Yeah.
And he went up and he first he screamed F you.
Yeah.
Then he shoved him. Then he took a swing at him. Then the 65-year-old needed like 4 people to hold him back.
Yeah.
Because he was still trying to get to him.
Yeah, he's still got some strength left.
For a long period of time, he was trying to get back at Navarro.
Yeah.
Like, if you pay attention to the video, it took like 4 people. And it wasn't like he was like, oh, I'm cool now. He was still like trying to get free.
They said it took almost a half an hour to calm him down.
Insane. I didn't realize that Perry is 65 years old. And Dave Navarro's 57.
I know.
And because of that, they've canceled their tour's canceled.
Yeah.
The rest of their tour was just the next date. Now, all their North American tour dates canceled. If you were hoping to see Jane's Addiction,
not happening.
It is not happening. He did apologize. I think just late last night or even this morning it came out. He apologized. The story is on Q92radio.com. You can go check it out. He said, quote, "This weekend's been incredibly difficult, and after having the time and space to reflect, it is only that I apologize to my bandmates, especially David Navarro, fans, family, and friends for my action during Friday's show. Unfortunately, my breaking point resulted in inexcusable behavior, and I take full accountability for how I chose to handle the situation." And that came after the announcement that the tour is done.
Yeah.
Done. So on his Instagram account, you see, it was also signed by his bandmates, Eric Avery and Stephen Merkins. Due to continuing pattern of behavior and mental health difficulties of our singer, we have come to the conclusion that we have no choice but to discontinue the U.S. tour. Our concern for his personal health and safety, as well as our own, has left us no alternative. We hope he finds the help he needs. So, man.
Talk about embarrassing. I would have been so mad at my bandmate. Like, they really couldn't wait. We're not mature enough to let this wait until after the show.
They were scheduled. There was 12 more stops on the tour. So 12 concerts. It ain't happening now.
Sucks.
If you're a Jane's Addiction fan, you were hoping to see them. So, man, he looked incensed. You watch that. He was so mad. You see it?
Yeah.
He was so mad. He took a legit. That's why when they say he was 65, I go, he didn't look or physically act like a 65-year-old man. Mm-mm. That punch was real. That punch was, woo.
Yeah.
He didn't connect on him, but you could just see Navarro's face was just like,
what the?
What?
Yeah.
And you see one of the guys, like the tour manager or someone from the side, like, stop it. And he wouldn't. And then you see like the scuffle of like the 4 of them holding this guy back. So, man, I saw that and I was like, that is crazy. You're right. It's always the rock bands.
It is.
It's the rock bands that break up. It's the rock bands that have the big fights. And it sucks, but those seem to be the ones that always have the problem.
They've got the tempers.
You know, there's so many bands from the early 2000s, too, that like the original lead singers or guitar players are gone. I mean, I said before you guys got here this morning, I kind of think it's sad, the Linkin Park stuff that's going on right now.
Oh, sure.
I really do. A couple of the bandmates not wanting to, the drummer already was out, but then one of the guitar players announcing he's not going to tour with them. He wants them to do great. He loves them. He's not mad at all, but he's not going to tour with them.
Oh.
People not being necessarily happy with who they have singing now. Chester's son not being happy with the band.
He's really not happy.
I mean, I just feel bad because I feel like all that band, the members that do, they just want to get out and play again.
Yeah.
And I'm sure they were hoping for this great announcement, everyone to be excited. It's kind of been muddied by some of this stuff a little bit. You're not going to replace Chester. You can't.
No.
He's a legend.
Yep.
You cannot. No one would have walked up there, taken that stage, taken that microphone, and been able to be like, oh, my God, it's perfect. I think she sounds good. I think there's times she does sound like Chester.
Is there any renaming the band or something? I think that's part of the problem. When you try and tie such an iconic band name to someone who was such an iconic artist that was beloved, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There is no replacing.
It's tough. It's very tough to replace a Chester.
Yeah.
I know him and Mike shared singing duties, but it's tough. And he had an iconic voice and a scream, and he could sing and scream.
Yeah.
He could do both so well. It was unbelievable, but that's been kind of sad to watch. And I like their new song. I don't know if you've heard their new song. I like it.
I don't think I have.
I like it.
Didn't somebody text about it this morning?
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't heard. I have not heard it yet.
And they wanted to know if we're going to be playing. And I was like, I think we might. I think we might. And it's been a while since I updated you on this. There's a little bit of it. This is one of those articles when I read, and after I read the article, I went, okay, you kind of clickbaited me on this.
Right.
But a little bit. They were talking to, Joey Fatone was talking to people. And this article also on Q92Radio.com. And they were talking to Joey Fatone and asking him the question that all 5 of them probably get asked every day of their life.
Yeah.
And they're like, he teased that they're planning to get back together. I was
They've been doing this, though, since that Trolls movie music came out.
This is what I'm saying. This article was a little misleading.
Yeah.
Because he really didn't. But what he did say on his quote is, we haven't had that conversation yet. Justin's finishing up his tour. I've been doing a bunch of things, so it's been great. He said at some point when Justin's tour is over, we are going to sit down and we're going to, and this is interesting. He says, we're going to basically go, what are we doing? And figure it out. I'd love to have that conversation, whether it's a yes or a no.
Right.
I just want to know. Just tell me so we can move on with our lives.
I could see that.
Either say we had a good run and be done with it,
yeah,
or let's see what we can do. I think those are interesting. Now, Fatone is not any kind of guy throwing shade. That's not what he does. That's not the kind of person he is.
No.
But I totally understand where he's coming from. Like, guys, we gotta get into a room when this tour is over with Justin. We gotta figure this out because this is getting. Are we gonna do this? Or are we done with it? And
right.
I think I get what he's saying. Like, either way, fine.
But and I feel like you owe your fans. Like, then it becomes a joke and nobody believes you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because they've been talking about it for so long. I mean, I don't know if they've been talking about it, but the world has been talking about it. The fans.
Timberlake's tour is going to keep him on the road until May.
Wow.
Next year. But apparently the plan is they want to get in a room and basically have might not be an easy discussion.
No.
You know what I mean?
Well, and what's going to happen? He pled guilty to driving under the influence.
No, the DUI got thrown out.
It did?
A lesser charge, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not a DUI.
Okay.
So that got thrown out.
So he's not going to have to worry about. Okay.
No, he's a celebrity. It's fine. You don't have real rules. But I kind of thought what he said was interesting because it's the first time I've heard one of them say like poop or get off the pot.
Yeah.
What are we doing? And I don't think he meant it in a mean way at all. But I get he's like, we move on with our lives. Either let's get together and say, and I'm assuming, doesn't this all ride on one person?
Kind of does.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Do I think those 5 guys love each other like brothers to this day? Absolutely. Do I think anyone's mad at him? No, but I'll bet they're like, bro.
Right.
I don't care if it's a no from you, but can you say that?
Right. We just want to know.
Yeah.
We want to plan our lives
Can
accordingly.
you say that out loud?
Yeah.
And say, hey, man, what we did was amazing. It is historic. People will always love us.
Right.
But I don't see myself. I want my solo career and my family, and I don't. Or let's go.
Yeah.
Because
no, I agree.
Everyone's ready, but you'll get to a point, like you said, it'll become a joke.
Yes, we're getting there.
And I think this would help Justin's PR.
You would think, especially coming off of all that. He acted like he was super devastated that happened. So wouldn't you be searching for anything to...
I'm saying. And it's one tour.
Yeah.
I don't even think you got to put out an album. You could. You could just say we're touring.
Yeah, that's fair.
And I think you'd sell out arenas all over the country.
Yeah.
And it'd be a great time. And when it's done, I think you'd be done with it. Because I think if it happened one more time, and it truly happened, a true tour with production and all that stuff, and they went around the country, maybe even around the world a little bit, I think then you could say, what a journey. How awesome we got to do this one more time.
Yeah.
That's going to be it for NSYNC.
I don't know. They might be like the New Kids on the Block and find that when they tour together, they make a killing. So they do it every year.
That's the thing. It's easy money.
Yeah.
Because like I said, I know New Kids puts out new music, but that's because they want to.
Yeah, they do. They still
They
want
don't have
to create
to.
music.
But
Right.
they don't have to.
No, they don't.
New Kids could just say every year, mixtape tour, we're coming.
Yeah.
And you know what?
And,
Thousands of people.
Everybody
will
be like,
go.
you know what? We'll be
They
there.
will. Whether it's Rocket Mortgage, whether it's Blossom, people are going to show up.
Yep.
And they want to hear those songs. Same with the Backstreet Boys.
Well, that's like the mixtape tour that we went to. It was at Rocket Mortgage. And I'll be honest with you, it wasn't sparse seating. It wasn't like, oh, they shouldn't have played an arena.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
it
I
did-
think this
it
past
did
year they
fine.
came to Blossom, right?
Yeah.
But they
did.
know when. They read the room.
But they were just here a year ago. So they probably were like, okay, big venue, small venue. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like, I don't know.
Yep. I know. But they could absolutely do that. But I'm like, because I feel like if it doesn't happen, fair or not, Justin's going to get the blame.
Oh, probably.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I just wonder why. I wonder why. One more, because I think about this. I wonder what his hesitation is.
For a long time, I thought maybe it was his wife with the kids and all that.
Do you think he thinks it would hurt his brand?
Like it would cheapen him.
And I mean, I don't know.
He
I'm
shouldn't
asking, like,
think that way. Maybe he does, but I don't think he should think that way because to me, NSYNC is going to be just as iconic as New Kids on the Block. Like they'll always be a fixture in the boy band.
Yeah.
Lineup.
You mentioned you have the Mount Rushmore.
Yeah.
Of boy bands, they're on it.
Right. You've got Backstreet, you got NSYNC, and you got New Kids right there in the middle.
They're on there. And maybe O-Town. I don't know. Maybe O-Town. No Liquid Dreams.
Oh my gosh, what was the name of the band that Enrique Iglesias was in?
Oh no, you're thinking Ricky Martin.
Ricky Martin, yeah.
That was
yeah. Why am I
Menudo.
Yes, Menudo. Menudo's up there too.
That was Menudo. So we'll see. You can read that article on Q92radio.com. NSYNC, will they, won't they? Apparently they want to get together after Justin's tour and have that exact conversation. We'll see. Lady Gaga, Bruno Mars. Die with a Smile on Q. Mars, Die With a Smile, right here on today's hit music, Q92. All right, we got a gift card. It's Downtown Canton Restaurant Week. And how about we give away a $25 gift card to the 330 Bar and Grill? Would you like it? All you got to do is be caller number 10 right now, 330-450-9292. Caller 10, the gift card is yours. It's Stained. Been a while on Q92. Q92, hello, who is this?
This is Sean.
Hey, Sean, where are you calling from this morning?
I'm calling from Bolivar.
All right, well, congratulations. You're caller number 10. You're the winner.
All right. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome, Sean. You scored yourself a $25 gift card to 330 Bar and Grill in Canton, just in time for downtown Canton Restaurant Week. You can visit cantoneats.com to get your official restaurant pass, and where you'll be entered to win gift cards to multiple restaurants featured on the pass. So tell everybody your favorite station hooking you up, making you a winner, Sean.
Oh, definitely Q92.
All right, congratulations, Sean and Lauren. Last chance if someone wants to become a finalist for our 21 Pilots contest.
That's right. You need to get over to Facebook or YouTube. Find that video live stream where you see Christian, Jake, and I live in studio. Give it a like. Drop the word heathens in the comments. We're just moments away from picking our latest finalist on the stream.
Right here on Q92. I almost hit 4 different animals coming to work today on this new back roads I have to take, these country roads.
Yeah.
Not even joking. First, a deer runs out in front of me on some country road, a good 20 feet in front of me, but didn't know he was going to come out there. Hit the brakes, turn right down some other country road at the detour. 5 kittens are on the side of the road and almost come out while I'm driving by.
Seriously?
Swear to God.
Aw.
Turn down the 3rd country road I don't know to come to work. 2 raccoons in the middle of the road.
Yeah, it's roadkill season.
What is happening?
Yeah, I had a ton. I had a deer completely on its back with its hooves, like
You sleeping?
petrified. Maybe he's like those fainting cows.
I always like to think they're all just taking naps
Yeah, I really
in
hate
weird
it
positions.
when like you see a raccoon and they're on their side and they're like stuck like that.
Like always goes boo,
Right. And
but they're not. Throwing them dead.
right.
So I saw tons of wildlife today. Like I said, I have a new, because of course, for the second time in 2 months, one of the 2 roads I take to work every day is closed. And this detour is very much a country road detour.
Can't wait.
Very much.
I told you.
Country road, farmland, wooded detour.
Well, that's my whole drive here every day. Just because I don't go highway. I don't need to. But it is all through farming community. I mean, literal farms. But just so you know, if you use State Street for your commute, it's closing on July 8th for 65 days.
Oh, yeah, I feel like so many main roads. 225,
65
224.
days! That's like the biggest main artery between Akron, Canton Airport, and Alliance.
Why did you not rescue the kittens?
Yeah.
I'm a dog guy, first of all.
Oh!
Second of all, they seemed fine.
What?
I don't hate cats, but
Well,
I mean,
but you led with, I'm a dog
I'm a
guy.
dog guy. Had that been a puppy, it might have been a different story.
Instead of saying, well, they seemed okay.
They were on the side of the road. They weren't in the road. Thank God I saw them. They were all huddled.
Was there a mom near?
I didn't pull over. It was like this big brush.
Well, you would notice because kittens are
And
like
then-
this big and
yeah.
mom's probably like this
I
big.
didn't see a mom. I don't know if it was like the
Then they weren't okay.
They seemed fine, alert. They were up early.
You should have come to work with a basket of kittens.
Yeah, that would have went over real well.
Well,
First of all, I had no box.
you know we could have called the Humane Society. They would have even come and got them.
We don't even know that they were in any danger.
They weren't with their mama.
She could have been taking a pee in the woods.
But you're a dog person.
I'm a dog person. If that had been a dog, I probably would have. There'd have been puppies all over the studio. I got no issue with cats. I'm a dog person.
Jake's even giggling on that.
I'm just saying. Oh man, I did not. So would you people have rescued? Jake, would you have pulled over and picked up all the kittens?
Probably. Yeah.
No, it's fun to say.
No, I would have.
It's fun to say.
I would have been in trouble if I didn't take them
real easy
to
to
the
say.
society.
Of course I would have.
Are you
Picked them all up,
questioning
nursed
his
them down.
character?
Would you have pulled over
If there were kittens and no mom around, I would have checked to see if they were okay.
4:45 in the morning on a dark country road
I probably would have gotten in massive trouble for my husband. But yeah, probably.
and tried to scoop up?
I would have at least checked to see if they were okay.
They were fine.
How do you know you're going 65 and you're like, oh, kittens, crap.
I veered, and I slowed down tremendously. I was probably only doing about 35 when I passed.
Oh.
So, happy hump day from Tiger Town. I hope you both have an amazing day. Please stay safe and stay cool. Thank you. They were abandoned, and you could have saved them, and now they're going to get eaten by coyotes. Now we're assuming. Now we're telling a story in our head. We don't know that those didn't belong to some farm nearby.
And you were like, hang out here for a while?
A lot of farmers let their animals roam, and they just let nature versus nurture. I don't know. They say nature always wins.
Yeah.
You know, they'll be fine.
Thanks to you.
I think they'll be fine. Birds of a feather right here on today's hit music. It is Q92 at the end of the show here. Before we get out of here, everyone went over to the live video feed, click the like button, and put heathens in the comments section. About to pay off for one of you, Lauren, who we randomly going to select today and make a 21 Pilots finalist.
Today is Kirsten Cayley.
Kirsten, congratulations. You're now in the running for a chance to win those 21 Pilot tickets. It'll be a great prize we're giving away. This Thursday is when we give it away. You'll have more chances. Don't worry. Nicolina, cover this afternoon, and with Ryan at night. To be listening for the cue to call. Anytime you hear it, be caller 10. You'll be a finalist. If you are a finalist, we're calling one of you Thursday morning at 8 o'clock to tell you you've won this awesome prize, 21 Pilots. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us this morning, whether it's on the radio, whether you're streaming us at Q92radio.com, whether you're watching along on Q92's Facebook or YouTube. We appreciate you checking out the Q92 Morning Show. Always love the interaction, hanging out with you guys. We'll be back tomorrow morning. We'll have more finalists to get for 21 Pilots. We'll have more prizes to give away. We'll have a Your Call Wednesday. We'll be talking to Rich DeRocher from the Hall of Fame. Busy show tomorrow. And we hope you have a great day.
Absolutely. Enjoy. The weather's going to be beautiful. We don't really have a slim chance of rain tomorrow, I think. But it's going to be the week of continued decent weather. So
enjoy it while you can. We're on borrowed time now.
That's exactly right.
So get out and enjoy it. Jake, what do you have for the wonderful people listening to us all day this morning?
Love you, bye.
There you go. It's MGK, Jelly Roll, Lonely Road. Catch you guys tomorrow morning. It's Q92.